What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Goblin's Cave Reps here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight we're bringing you Black Templars with a question mark or an asterisk, you decide, against Grey Knights.
With an exclamation point.
And guys, these lists are supposed to be pretty saucy. This is our competitive night of the week, so we do have the GW footprints out, working the layouts, working their missions, and we're going to have a go of it. It's going to be a real good time. Also, shout out to everybody here in the studio. We're back to full power this evening. Unlimited power!
Living space.
So it's great to see. How appropriate. Yeah, we are back at it here tonight, and I am here for it. How are you guys feeling about the game?
I'm feeling pretty excited. I love to put Grey Knights on the table. They are easily my second favorite faction behind Tau, and probably not a whole lot behind them. So definitely excited. Also super excited getting to play Chris for the first time. Feel like it's been far too long coming. So yeah, it's going to be a good night.
You guys have paired at a tournament?
No, I don't think so. We've played plenty of RTTs, but like I always end up playing Dan and
always do the high fives, walk into our tables.
Exactly.
Me at the bottom,
the old Eiffel Tower. I see. Well, before we digress any further into members-only content, let's go ahead and kick this over into our lists.
Ooh, spicy.
All right, the nemesis tonight. I like it. I like the change. So bringing the Grey Knights tonight. All right, hold tight, chat. This is going to be a long list, so get ready. Wait, hold on. Chaplain on bike? What is that? Is
just go with it.
Interesting. That doesn't quite seem. All right, so I have got a Tech Marine. Is that what that's supposed to represent? Probably a Tech Marine, so let's go with that.
It's the same thing. They're the same exact thing.
A Nemesis Grandmaster. Yeah, sure, got one of those too. Kaldor Drago, got 3 Nemesis Dread Knights. Also got a Terminator squad, or 2 Terminator squads, one being led by Kaldor Drago, one solo. I have a Paladin squad that's going to be led by a Grandmaster in Terminator armor, who also seems to be slightly omitted, but trust me, chat, he's there. And then 2 strike squads.
Oh, man.
I was being tested.
Oh, man.
Consummate professional.
Whoa.
Hey, I never get my list wrong, okay, just so we're aware.
The stream has decided that Tank Bros win already, so. Tank Bros are here. The winners.
Foreshadowing.
Just wait for it, guys. Wait for it. So, we're going Black Templar. Meat and potatoes right here. We've got 3 Gladiator Lancers. We've got 3 Gladiator Reapers. We've got 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts. We've got 1 character. I'm hoping John draws Assassinate early. We got the Tech Marine. He's got the Adept of the Omnicide. He's going to be able to blank 1 damage down to 0 for a save. I've got some Infiltrators in the back to screen out from Grey Knight shenanigans. I've got 2 squads of Jump Intercessors to try to give me a little bit of scoring. And then I've got my secret weapon, the Storm Speeder Hammer Strike, to come in, strip some cover, so I can, boom, blow away some Grey Knights.
I don't like that guy.
Oh yeah, I know. It's gonna be great. Just it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You know, he might have a target on him. That's all.
I mean, that's why he's off the table.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely excited for the matchup here this evening. What are the missions that we've got going on?
Your mission, if you choose to accept it.
Today we're doing search and destroy deployments with Take and Hold and Hidden Supplies. My eyes aren't that good. What's Hidden Supplies?
Extra. There's an extra objective marker in the No Man's Land area. As you can tell, there are 6 on the field in total, 4 of them in No Man's Land. So plenty of places to go and collect that sweet, sweet primary.
A lot harder to deny primary as well. And with these, I dare say, hyper-elite armies clashing against each other, I bet we're going to see a pretty decent primary score for both of you.
I can imagine.
I hope so.
Well, that's fantastic, guys. We've got our missions laid out. We've got our armies mostly intact. I better see that chaplain do some work, by the way. Of course, before we move into the game, we want to take a moment to thank all of you guys watching at home, tuning in with us week after week. Makes the stream super enjoyable for us. And hopefully, you know, if you're tuning in over and over again, you're enjoying it too. If you are enjoying it, make sure you hit that like button. feel free to tell your friends about us.
So
We'd love to continue to grow with your help. Adding comments to the videos on demand are a great way to help boost that algorithm and boost the visibility amongst the YouTube community as a whole. Great ways to support the channel. When we speak of supporting the channel, of course, we would be remiss not to put a huge exclamation point on the Gob Squad. Of course, that's our membership community. The generosity of the Gob Squad has empowered so much growth on the channel. It's absolutely incredible. And as Adrian would say from Tabletop Titans, of course, humbling. It's his favorite expression. Very humbling to have you guys support us like you have. So thank you so much. And well, many more. But we're going to start with this one. That's what brother murders shiny brother. All right, guys, who wants to go first?
I do not.
I would like it if Chris went first.
I don't want to go first.
I think we both know why
Yeah.
on this one. Grey Knights always like to go second, I think. There's not a whole lot of matchups where they're like, yeah, let me get out there. A lot of reactionary stuff.
Right.
So, and I'm sure Chris is feeling the same way.
Well,
Yeah.
Whoever rolls highest has to go first. Let's get it going.
Hadouken!
Okay.
Spicy.
Let's try again.
Hadouken!
Back-to-back sixes.
First, sir. Good luck to you.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
I do have a couple scout moves. Do you as well? Or
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna get a couple of those out of the way then. Redemptor moves how much? 8?
Yeah, I've got my scouts, but I don't think I want to move my scouts. Actually, I do. I want to just take them off the objective just for a just in case.
Okay.
But that's all.
You have a one dude in. I'm just gonna move these guys up. There's 6. Actually, not even there's 6. They're gonna stay behind here. That's it for my scout moves.
Got fancy cameras. I'm just having time.
Yeah,
here.
no,
Yep.
they're great.
Okay. All right. So, man, Oath of Moment's one of those things right now against you that's just. What do you even do? What do you even do against you for Oath of Moment?
Producer! I am giving you gold here. You're wasting it.
Oath of
fool's
Moment. I'm
gold.
going to pick your Paladin squad.
Paladin squad.
Or are they the ones off the table?
They are. Oh nope, they are right here. Yep.
Oh, I didn't even see them. That works
that
out
is the
great.
Paladin squad.
That works out great. Okay.
I really need those little things that differentiates them a little bit.
All right, so we're gonna just throw that on them right there,
Sounds
just
good.
so I hopefully don't forget.
While you do that, let's make sure we holler at the Gob Squad hanging out with us right now. We've got Wraith Mace first in here. Hammer time, boys. That's right. Look out for Wraith Mace has got a release coming up, a Sisters of Battle song, much like his Grey Knight song. Definitely looking forward to that. What's going on, Nurgle Matthew? Always great to see you here in chat with us. We've got Treachery waving the Gob Squad banner. What's going on, Treachery? How are you? Of course, Space Wolf Dan here in the studio as well, working that producer seat for us. We've got Dean P, howdy Gobos, and chat. Well, howdy right back at you. And of course, our cousin from down under, the Australian Barnyard Wargaming, in chat with us as well. Another YouTube Battle Report streamer you absolutely have to check out. You can check him out. He is, of course, in our family. At the bottom of our page, you can see all the people that we've got connections with. Well, you'll find him right there, or just look up Barnyard Wargaming.
Everyone that's going to be here for Thanksgiving, you know, we got you.
Yeah.
So I just drew secondaries, and the Grey Knights have, in fact, foiled my attempt. But we got Recover Assets and Sabotage. Two things I'm not particularly fond of because I don't want to do actions with my tanks.
Like the sound
But
of that.
we will figure it out. We will adapt and overcome.
I do want to give you a fair warning as well, since I did go second here. At the end of your turn, I will be able to pick up 3 units and deep strike them in turn 1.
That's yes, indubitably. Do you have 3-inch deep strike on anything?
I do on just 1 CP, and it's 3-inch deep strike.
Okay, that's cheating. I'm just going to say it right now. You're cheating.
1 CP for cheating.
Yes, 1 CP equals cheating. Okay.
In fact, the stratagem name is cheating.
Cheating. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're
I
right.
just wanted to make sure. Okay, so let's see where we want to go. I don't have a lot of great options. What am I trying to do with this? Recover assets are the
I think that's the one.
Is it the battlefield
action-
edges?
No, that's containment. Recover assets is an action in your deployment, an action in no man's land, and an action
Your deployment zone.
my deployment for bonus points.
Gotcha.
Which gets a little more complicated,
Yeah.
especially on turn 1.
Yeah, that's going to sound a lot like a command point, is
Yeah.
what that sounds like to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. Speaking of which, I have one. Okay. Sabotage, I could probably do, though. I could probably do sabotage.
Definitely have some options for that.
Yeah.
Keep in mind the.
Listen, all y'all.
Huh?
It's sabotage.
It's sabotage!
I see what you're doing.
What's going on, Treachery? Gifting 5 Hobby Goblins membership. Thank you so much for that support, man. We sure do appreciate you. That's even worth interrupting John mid-sentence.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Thank
Yeah.
you again so much for that. What's up,
I know
Luke
my place.
Sheffield joining in, too. He's got that Gob Squad banner waving.
All right.
No, yeah, you were going. Do your thing.
We're going to advance this Lancer.
Okay. Ooh, moving.
All right. So he's going to go 12 because I'm going to pivot.
Ooh,
right.
okay.
All right.
Do you have advance and fire or advance and shoot? No.
Nah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be way too cool.
We're
I don't
Space
have
Marines.
that.
We don't do that here.
Not with this particular army. We are going to do like that so that we can kind of hover over that. So this Redemptor over here in the corner, he is going to do recover assets
Sounds good.
on this piece of terrain. Can I do? No, it's just the one.
Sabotage or recover assets?
Sabotage.
Sabotage. Gotcha.
Yeah. That's on me. That's on me.
Nope, all good. I assumed that's what you meant, but wanted to double check.
Yeah. So we don't have a lot of good options here. So we
You
are.
can just put them right here.
Yeah, I could. You're right. I should
Good
probably just do that.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Damn, so close.
Damn, double damn. Let's see. So if you drop in here, that's still a solid charge. Just trying to figure out the best ways of maneuvering around.
Gets tricky with Grey Knights because you have to consider so many different options.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, I'm going to move forward and maybe to the side. It's like, no, I can literally be anywhere.
Yeah, I think the play is that we're just going to try to get everything into good positions to try to capitalize on the next turn. I think that's where we're gonna play. So we're gonna advance this Reaper over here.
Ooh, moving.
All right, he's going 15, which is actually 13, because he's gonna pivot. Because this is just how this stuff works these days. So he's
What's
gonna
going on, Orcus Maximus? Good evening to you as well.
swing around right here.
What are you saying, Dan?
No more, we'll talk about it.
Oh, I got
What's
you.
going
Dan
on
is
in the
trying to
pilot
say that
progression?
typically now you measure move in straight lines as opposed to the old measure around. He keeps yelling at me at that because of crisis suits. So I know that's what he's thinking right now. He's seeing crisis suits just go liquid around the corner.
All right, we're gonna get.
Hey, Treachery, make sure you let us know what you want us to do with those landmines.
we don't have
landmines.
landmines. There are no landmines.
Landmines or floor dice?
Floor dice, but we know that.
I mean, if the
it's
landmine
gonna be a
option is
landmine.
there, yeah.
It's gonna be a
It's an
landmine.
advance on our Tech Marine.
He's moving
He's schmoving. He's going to be right here, so he is within 3 of this guy.
for that loan up. Gotcha.
Yep. And then we're going to advance this Lancer.
Okay.
All right, that's
nice.
12 again. So straight lines now, right, Dan?
advance.
Straight lines? Okay, so in that case, straight line with a pivot.
Sounds good. Looks good to me.
Go. Then.
Orcus asking if we're going to be taking the week off next week or the night off next week for Thanksgiving to spend time with the family. And I'm gonna knock a cliche out of the park here and say, yeah, I'm going to be spending it with the family. I'm going to be streaming a Gob Squad members only art stream Thursday night. So after you've
That checks out.
filled your face with turkey and goodies and put them kids to sleep, as it were, well, come on by, hang out.
Okay, so he's just going to move 10 with a pivot. Just gonna work
10.
Just going to get him right here. We got this Lancer's going to scooch up this way. We got this Reaper, come right up in here. And then the fun one is to get our no-go zone back here.
Let's do some pre-measuring here.
no-go zone layer.
Got a little too far with those guys. There we go. Okay. Then I got scouts. Do I want to do anything with the scouts? I think I do. Yeah. Scouts are going to do like so.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go that way.
String out a bit.
Yeah, you can shoot them, but you're going to have to do some work dropping down to charge into my tanks. I have no idea if this is a good idea, chat, but we're here for a good time, not necessarily a long time. So we're gonna see how it works. We're just gonna see what happens.
I do like the aggression for sure. So yeah,
That
let's
is,
see.
in fact, my middle name.
Oh, no
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, you can win my birth certificate.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
legit.
that's
Yeah.
interesting
At least
choice
in
your
one
parents
country it
made
is.
there. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Find out more. Which country is it?
Okay, so my movement is done.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you have given me none targets.
That was my hope.
Yep. Yep. I'm pretty sure everything that we did is none targets. So I'm gonna just be done. That's it.
Most excellent.
Nothing left to do there.
All right.
Yeah.
And you said that guy's doing sabotage.
Yep. So we
back
got
there.
sabotage over here with this Redemptor
Very
over in the
nice.
pretty corner, and yeah, we'll see. There we go.
Sounds
We'll
good.
see what happens.
All right.
so-
at the end of your turn, I'm gonna pick up a few things.
Yep. I am gonna pitch recover assets
Okay.
and get a CP on that.
So let's
And
pick
then
up
we
the
will wait
string.
and see if sabotage works out for me in this scenario.
Pick up these Terminators. And I think we're going to pick up this Strike Squad.
So
those will
strike
be the-
squad.
No, we're going to leave the Strike Squad. So they can get to where I kind of want
Ooh, we
them
got
to
him
get
against the
to anyway.
ropes, chat. He doesn't know where he doesn't know what he's pulling up.
It's true. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up this other Nemesis Dread Knight. So I've
Damn.
got 2 Nemesis Dread Knights and a Terminator that I've picked up.
You sure you don't want to pull up the strikes though?
Pretty
are,
sure.
You, are you sure?
Pretty sure. Pretty. I thought about it. I did think about it. All right, so let's see what secondaries I'm taking a look at here. Recover assets. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do you think this is going to be
I would.
sabotage?
I might just have to donate and give a bunch of floor dice.
Area denial.
Okay, it wasn't.
I was looking for it. All right, area denial should be fairly straightforward. You are well out of 6 anywhere. I can just move these guys up. Got it.
Yes, move them up, Anakin.
Yep, I might have to be a little careful. What do I need? Do I need to be within 3 of the center or 6? 5 EP. Whenever units from your army are within 3 of the center of the battlefield, and there are no enemy units within 6 of the... Okay, so I need to be within 3. That makes this fairly easy, because we're just going to move them up within 3 of the center, which means they just need to be about there, which I will auto-advance them, so they're moving 11.
Okay.
So we're just gonna, something like that. Put this one out here, because that's the guy with the special weapon. That'll do.
All right.
And then these guys are probably good to move up, so they're just going to pile into the wall here. This objective is now sticky for me because the strike squad was on it.
Ah.
One of those, yeah, that'll do.
That works.
So put that there to remind me. He can jump out 14. So back of his base would put him pretty close to here, which probably leaves me out of charge range of much. Yep. But he could do some shooting if I wanted to.
He could. Yes.
As that Lancer is there.
Yeah, that is in fact Lancer 2.
Lancer 2.
Yep.
Lancer 2. Taking fire. How much do they move? 10?
10.
So here, yeah, I don't think this guy is really getting into play unless I commit over here somewhere, which actually I might be, because these guys.
Yeah. So I've got the hull over the footprint, but I couldn't get the base over the footprint. So you know, vehicles with hulls and bases are always confusing.
Yes,
But,
I was
but
going to say.
he's doing his best over there.
Okay, okay. So I think what he's going to do is we'll move him out 6 back of his base here. And then he still has another 8 that he can move, but he's really just going to kind of do this. So that way he's got a line of sight into that tank. And I think that really will be it.
Okay.
At least for that one, because yeah, we might try to take out one tank. I think that's probably the best that we can hope for. Grey Knights have some punch, but not necessarily the strongest hitting. These guys are going to move 12 with an auto advance, which will put the farthest one right here on the objective. So let's move him first. And then the rest are going to try to hide under here. So you'll get to about here. And they'll just huddle in here.
Okay. All right. Yes, the Grey Knight's running and hiding.
That's what I do best.
Was to be expected, of course.
Got that there. They advanced, so they can't shoot. They're just going to hang out. He can't really do too much of anything at the moment. He's about as far as he can be. He's hanging out here. Let's move this guy. He's just going to hop over to this side. At the beginning of my command phase, he'll give him +1 to hit.
+1 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right there. Next.
Oh yeah, Tech Marine.
Tech Marine thing. Yep. Forgot to disclose that. My apologies.
That's all right. All is forgiven.
Yes. That's my one chat. Everybody
This
gets
is a
one.
sweaty game, but it's still a friendly game. So.
Indeed. All right. I think that's just all my regular movement. So we can probably go ahead and get to
the fun stuff?
Get to the fun stuff. Yeah. Oh, you did say you have a deep strike, right?
I have 2 units of assault intercessors with jump packs, and then I've got 1 storm speeder hammer strike. That is the one with the melta destroyer.
Okay, so you could get back here fairly effectively, I
could.
think. So if that's the case, then maybe these guys actually need to continue screening. So I think I'm just going to leave them in their original position, if that's all right with you.
All right, second take back. That's fine.
That's definitely a take back. Was not considering the deep strike options.
That's all right. That's all right. Still sticky. Changes nothing. All
Does
good.
not. Yep. So I appreciate that. Something like that, I think, ought to do it. You might be able to get in certain places, but I think I can live with that anyway.
Got to get to the nooks and crannies. And you did have the guys on this one?
These guys still there. Yeah, they just advanced from
Okay.
from
And this is now sticky with them as well?
Technically, I think it's my next command phase.
Okay.
It might not be. I don't know if it's sticky yet.
All right. Well, you don't get a marker then.
No marker
all
for
I'm
me.
saying.
Yeah, no marker for me. They're hanging out, so now I got to put down Terminators, which I think we will just use here to help hold down that fort. So they're coming in from deep strike.
Okay, coming in
Just
hot.
chilling in there because they're going to help hold that point. Then we've got 2 Nemesis Dread Knights. I think so this would definitely put them at risk with both of those. Less of a risk over here with that guy, but still some.
Yeah. And here you go for a
9-inch, thank you.
9-inch.
I go here, those guys will definitely get shots. But I really want to prevent what's going on here. But if I go somewhere like here, then perhaps I can draw the move debuff. So you have to, no, you'd probably be able to avoid it pretty well, I think. Go here. You can't shoot me. You'd have to go around. So this guy might be in an okay spot here.
I do have a strat that lets, use it in my command phase, that lets one of my dreadnoughts get +1 to like everything.
Oh, okay.
+1 move, leadership, strength, attacks, +1 to hit, all kinds of stuff.
Make some super dreadnoughts.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So it can kind of mess up the movement shenanigans with the
see.
dreadnought over there. So just wanted you to know.
Well, that is good to know. I appreciate it. So what I think I'm going to do is dreadnought moves how much?
The Redemptor's going to move, I think, 8? Yeah, 8.
Okay, so you're not getting to a charge.
8 with the
at this
potential
point?
for 9 if I want to burn a command point.
Okay. So you can't charge me from this range. From this angle, I can get shots in with the flamer here,
Okay.
and then with the psi cannon down range into this guy.
Gotcha.
Maybe take a few wounds off of him. He might be a little at risk, but that's just the game we're going to play there. And then this other one.
Is the other one going to get feisty?
I think so. Question is where? Because I could also do something similar here, get the benefit of cover, have another option this way if I feel like I need it, which in all honesty I might, and then have another option into that tank. And 2 shooting, I mean, I'm not going to say it'll definitely kill him, but it'll definitely do some damage.
Okay. Because we're friendly here, I do also have the notorious strat of if you shoot me and you drop me to below half but you don't kill me, I can shoot you back.
Ooh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Fun times
Good.
are
to
had by
know.
me and only me.
Yep. So I think this guy goes here. Keep him within 9. So we're going to stick with that plan. Staying outside of range of this guy still. Outside of 20, or at least a very long charge there. Might try a charge myself to help take this point from you. You're probably going to come in this way. That Lancer, I don't think will get an angle this way.
This one?
Possibly. Yeah, he might be able to step out and
Yeah,
and
if he gets out, I'll tag you.
So he could go here. And then that would be difficult for that Lancer. This, I can't kill both, so I think I'm being a little too greedy here. So I think this one's just going to go right here.
Okay. Just gonna play it safe.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Put him in a spot where he can just take shots down that way and not really be hit by any of the other ends. I mean, this guy can probably get there, but I'll have cover and we'll see what we can do. But taking shots at this Lancer, going to try to flame these guys off the point, maybe get some more damage into that Lancer, and hope for the best from there.
Okay.
All right.
I like it. Let's see how it pans out.
Let's see. So let's start with some shooting. We're going to do the Dread Knight hitting on 2s into that Lancer there. So looking
Okay.
for 2s. And looking for 4s here. They're toughness 10 or toughness 11? Maybe it's 5.
I think it's 10.
10?
Toughness 10, yeah.
That means I need 4s. That's going to be 3 at -2, no cover.
Okay. It's gonna put me on 5s. I will
Very
pass
nice.
2.
3 damage.
3 damage. How many more shots do you have into that Lancer?
I have his shots, and I don't think I'm in range of the Flamer. Oh no, I am in range with 18, so Flamer as well.
Okay, flamer 1 damage.
1 damage each, yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let it go.
Okay.
Yep, so 3 damage.
Flamer. It's going to be 8 shots. Strength 6, so 5s here.
All right.
Just the 1 at -1, no cover.
Goes down to 9. Just the 1 at -1. Fails.
1 damage.
All right.
And then we'll
down
go
to
ahead and
8.
move to the next Dread Knight over there. Same thing, minus the Flamer. He will hit on 3s and wound on 4s. 2 at -2.
All right. It's going to be 5s. Fail them both.
6, 3 each.
All right. I'm going to use Add Up to the Homicide to drop 1 to damage 0.
Okay.
The other one is going to drop me to 5,
Sounds good.
which is he done shooting?
He is done shooting.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and burn my stratagem. Okay.
Fire back.
To fire back. Which,
All right.
Which is
See if I regret
called-
my choices here, chat.
Which one is that? Hold on. It is on here somewhere. Power of the Machine Spirit. Haha. That's what it is. Power of the Machine Spirit. So I'll shoot back 1 CP. And we will use this Lancer. And let's see, you already did measurements on distance here?
Should be just out of 18. I know that much.
Okay, but it is on 24, which
Okay.
is good to know. So I'm going to get my Laser Destroyer, my Storm Bolter, and my Rocket Pod,
Sounds good.
but not my Multi-Melta. So that's 18 inches, right?
Usually.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So we'll do 2 shots from the Laser Destroyer
Okay.
on 3s. I will use a reroll for my detachment.
Okay.
No, I won't.
Ooh.
I'll use a reroll for the Lancer because he got a hit, wound, and damage reroll.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there we go. So we got 2 hits, and then his strength 14, toughness
8.
All
So
right,
3s.
3s. I will use the Lancer's wound reroll.
Ooh.
All right, that's 2 at -4.
I block them both with a 4-up invul.
Whew. Well, some guys have all the luck. That's that's how it goes. All right, so we'll do D3 shots on the Rocket Pod.
Okay.
Be 1 shot on 3s.
1 opportunity.
And you said T8?
T8.
All right, so 4s. There we go. It's -1.
Save.
All right. Stormbolter. Nope. I'm gonna get a reroll for my. There you go. You got 1. Fail it.
I did.
You did a reroll for your roll.
I did for the Lancer. He gets 1 of each.
Not each gun. You did one for the laser.
Which is the Lancer gets a hit, wound, and damage with its laser, and then my detachment gives me a hit, wound, or damage with a gun.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I took a wound.
Yeah, you take a wound. Yeah, you take a wound from a Stormbolter. Yeah, how you like that?
You know, he shot all the big guns and he started, like, oh, this guy completely, ow, at that jerk.
Well, that could have been good, but it wasn't, and that's all right.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was worth the shot, you know?
All right, down to 12 on that. I think it's 12. Yes, 12. They start with 13.
Okay. That's all I got.
That's it? All right.
Yep,
I will
you may
continue.
proceed with your shooting
That's
phase.
right. It is my turn. Here I am waiting for you to continue shooting all your guns. Let's go ahead and go into that guy then. He's going to put his Psy Cannon into the other Lancer. And then the... actually, would it be worth it to really just annihilate that scout squad? Make sure you don't get any primary.
Potentially.
I think it might be, actually. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put everything into that scout squad.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Flamer, see if I regret my choices.
Best of luck, boys.
9. Already off to a good start, so I think I need 3s here. Whoop. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 at -1, no cover.
All right. 6, 8 at -1. That should be 4s, yeah? Yeah, 4s.
On
5s? Oh yeah, I'm 4 up save. 2, yep, 3. So that's going to be 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
All right, glad I put the cannon into here, because then I will most certainly be denying some. I will be denying primary, not denying. Well, hopefully, we'll see how he shoots here on 3s, and then strength 10, so on 2s. That's going to be 4 at -2, no cover.
4 at -2, no cover. Whoop! Yeah.
That got him.
All right, so the correct call was made.
What's going on, Johnny Z? Great to see you as always.
And I think that will do it for my turn. I'm going to turn recover assets in for, well, I guess I could have done that. Couldn't I? Yeah, these guys can do it in no man's land. And then the strike squad can do it in my deployment. So yeah, we'll do recover assets that way, and then area denial I will score for 5.
Okay.
The cover doesn't auto-score.
No, he has a chance to deny it if he kills these Terminators or that strike squad back there.
Okay. Both of which quite difficult.
Might be tough.
Yeah,
Might be
just
tough.
a little bit.
Did you score something?
Yeah.
So
so
area denial, and then
I will score sabotage at the end of his turn for 3 points.
Going into turn 2.
Turn 2. I'll go up to 2 CP.
as will I.
All right. What do we want to oath?
Or no, I should go to 3. Or did I spend a CP?
You did not spend anything.
So I think I go to 3.
Yeah.
What
What's
are
the-
you oathing?
I'm trying to figure out what in fact I want to oath.
Do you remember my shenanigans? If you move within 9, I can pick something up or move at 6.
That's right.
These guys have the Sigil of Exigence, so if you shoot them, I can just pick them up.
Okay.
And not after you shoot, it's you declare them as a target. Thoop.
And then they go into strat reserve?
Yep, deep strike. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Or no, sorry, I have to immediately place them outside of 9. So they
just
pick up,
zip
and then
back.
wherever I want them to go,
Outside of 9, somewhere on the table. Okay. All right. In that case, I am going to oath this Dread Knight over here.
Sounds good.
And it's the move within 9 you can do shenanigans?
Correct.
And that's for
Move within
anything.
Anything. You move within 9 of it, I can use a strat to pick them up and put them in deep strike, or move them 6 inches
Okay.
in any direction. I am
I'm-
at 3, Chris is at 2.
I'm on 2.
You didn't just gain one?
He did.
I spent 1 on Power with the Machine Spirit.
Yeah, he spent 2 CP last round.
And
Blank the
We'll call
damage.
that one PMS for short.
No, you turned in recover assets, then, right?
yeah.
Turn 1.
Yep.
So you went up to 3 CP, spent 1 down to 2. Now you're going up to 3 at the start of your new turn.
But he
Okay.
spent 2 last time.
No, I spent 1.
No, 1 is for power of the machine spirit.
And then he also he spent 1 for whatever it was to blank, and then he spent 1
No,
for
that's a-
shooting back.
That's a.
Oh, that's his ability.
yeah,
Oh,
it's ability.
scratch that. Scratch that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I just thought that was a cool strat.
It's okay. I confused myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to oath that guy.
Okay.
We're going to get secondaries for no prisoners and assassination, which sounds a lot like another command point. The Tech Marine is going to heal this Lancer for D3. He's going to heal 1. And then he's going to get +1 to hit. Do. And then what do we want to do?
0 primary, I believe.
I hold mine in
Oh,
my
home objective.
Yep, I hold
That
my home
counts for
objective,
5,
so
doesn't it?
5. And I can't get you off of that one.
Good.
So let's see. Where do we want to go? No prisoners. I already know that Assassinate is getting pitched, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we are going to do the things that we need to do the things. That's science for you kids. All right, so we will stay outside of 9 and get this guy up here.
Excellent.
So I won't get my Melta range because I'm outside of 9, but it's still going to be good to have there.
Which is spicy, for
Let's
sure.
see, 12 inches from these guys. The no deep strike within 12 supersedes anything else that you
Yes,
have.
I cannot deep strike within 3 or
All
like
right.
that is a
Cool.
no deepy strikey bubble.
They even FAQ'd it to protect you from the weird boy to jump.
I love it.
Oh, really? What was so special about the weird boy to jump that?
It was a matter of like, it's the end of the movement phase, an ability that wasn't coming in from reserves or whatever it might be.
It was like a move instead of like a put it in deep strike and then
So
interesting.
it in the first part of 10th edition did get around the infiltrators.
Yeah.
You know, stopping that 12-inch, but they did FAQ that to make it nice and clear that
Interesting.
if you're coming from anywhere else
Yeah.
and using a non-movement form of movement to get there,
Yeah.
no.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay. We are going to do this slightly different. We're going to have
Okay.
the Dreadnought whip around the corner, and
Sounds
the
good.
Lancer's going to just kind of shimmy up behind him.
Still not within 9, though.
Still not within 9,
Excellent.
yes. And then,
Dan?
let's see. You can only zip away if I shoot you.
That is correct.
So if I come right up to 9, and unlike some people, we don't fail 9-inch charges. So
Don't look at me. I make my 9-inch charges, all right? That's that squad over there.
Hey, go ahead and mark that down, chat. Go ahead and mark
Oh,
that
no.
for us.
No, I liked his confidence. He's gonna
all
make
right.
it.
It's a whole lot of not good options is what we're looking at here, Chad.
That's what I like to hear.
So what was the you used? Was it Power of the Machine Spirit?
Power of the Machine Spirit.
That's a strat.
Yes, that is a
PMS?
stratagem. Yes.
Okay. Well, that strat is also much like PMS. Gonna blow it in your face. Because that's a landmine.
All
Using a
right.
strat.
And insensitive.
Boom.
Delayed blast landmine. Got it. Classic.
You just offended all 0 of our female viewership.
Okay, not gonna be able to get you there. We'll be able to see those guys, but again, I don't want to shoot them. Yeah, really missing advance and shoot right now. Really missing it. So let's see, we're gonna stay outside of 9. We're gonna have this guy just right there onto the point.
Still outside of 9 there?
You can use the little gubbins
Yeah.
for a nice clear one.
Oh, that looks good. Looks good.
I think
That's
it
fine.
should be right about there. Yeah, you might be right. I might not be able to get. Yeah. Let's see. So if
I just know he was 9 away from the scouts that were there previously. So
Yeah.
I think it might be a tough to get within 9.
Yeah,
and
I'm
the
not.
point.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get on that unless I. There we go. Yeah.
Looks good to me.
And now.
Done.
There we go. Then we'll get this. Tech Marine right up there.
So I don't know if that Lancer could have fit through here, because remember, vehicles can't go over vehicles and that tall of a terrain. So you might have had to have paid for a pivot.
Oh yeah, yeah. It would have been. I mean, it would have been 8 inches. The Lancer was over here. Yeah. Okay.
Place it back down just to work that map out together.
Yep. Let's see. I thought it was shrunk down to its base so that I could fit through things when stuff on bases moved.
I don't think so, no.
No, I thought that was in that.
not a vehicle.
Not
with
a vehicle?
hull, I don't believe.
Okay. So gladiators continue to be the one that breaks all of the rules. It is a vehicle on a base, so it does this, but it also has a hull, so it also doesn't do
that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, gotta love GW rules.
Gotcha. Okay. So then let's see. So that'll be 10 inches from the back. We'll get the back to there, which 9 inches will get it the back to, or 8 inches will get the back to right there. So we will pivot this way. I get 8 inches,
Looks good to me.
which gets the back right up there. Okay,
Very nice.
how much?
Welcome back, Pilot Progression.
Okay.
We do have a United Wargamer in chat with us as well. I'm going to be sending you a message on Discord to link you and John up so we can
Ooh, yeah.
talk more about that.
Very
stuff you're
excited
working
about
on.
that one. See if we can link up this weekend.
Go right there. Still don't know what to do with these guys over here. It's a bit
Just
of an
let them
issue.
hang out.
We are
They're
going to
good.
go this guy right here. And this Lancer is not going to get any line that way.
And that was the idea.
Yep. So then I think he just comes up here and waits for something to charge him through that.
Sounds good.
It's probably exactly what's going to happen.
That might. That might.
Ugh. All right, so I might be able to get one thing. Just check this range real quick. All right, so I can get shots into that guy at the very least, but not many. Not
Something's
many.
better than nothing.
Just outside of 18, so no multi-meltas. So it's really just as Gatling cannon, which is not going to do a whole hell of a lot to you.
Are you done with your movement?
I'm officially done with my movement, yes.
All right. Going to rapid ingress. More than likely anyway, but let's see what options I have available to me. Because a Grandmaster in this little spot would be neat.
I don't think it would be. You probably don't want to do that.
I mean, it would give you a charge option this way, but if you fail it, then I would be able to take advantage and get into some Lancers. If I go any farther this way, I expose myself to getting shot by one
Yes.
Lancer outside of Melta, which he was already planning on going this way.
I have deep strikes.
Oh,
Forgot that was
no worries.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
so focused on the parking lots. I'm
go
like, oh
ahead
yeah,
and
deep
do
strikes
your deep
are in
strike.
fact a thing. Let's
assuming
see.
that is something you're doing.
Yeah, so these guys still have, whatchamacallit, an invuln save, right? Your strikes?
No, they just have a 2-up armor, I believe.
Oh. Okay.
Let me double check before you make a liar out of me. Yep, no invul, just a 2-up armor
Okay,
save.
well, I think I'm going to try to do my best to stay outside of 9 of these guys and get a, just gonna,
Looking for a cheeky charge, huh?
yep, just trying to see if I can get the charge, get you off of this point, and then deny you a little bit of primary.
Sounds good.
So many rocks. There we go. Okay, so basically these guys got to be like this.
Okay. And they're 9 away?
Yeah. Yep. There we go. And we'll make sure that can't do that. Yeah, they're 9 away. And then cover. Cover's a fun thing. I don't like you having it.
Yeah, I do like
kind of-
having it.
it's kind of-
Especially with
it's
a
kind of
2-up
my
armor
thing.
save, cover gets real
Yeah, it's
nice.
kind of my thing. I don't like you having it. So I think I am going to very unapologetically take my own gotcha moment, like take backsies and like,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
You talked about deep striking over here, and I
Yep,
think I'm
I
gonna,
sure did.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
9 inches
do
away.
the
Got
my
it.
bad moment.
No, I like it. That makes
There we go.
sense.
I'll get this guy over here.
Like you said, it's competitive, but
And then-
still friendly.
Yeah, and then we're gonna keep these last guys over here.
Okay. All right. Now I will consider a rapid ingress. You took that opportunity over there,
I did.
so I think
I'm not
the
sorry about
best,
it, though.
No, you shouldn't be. The best option might now be here. where that Lancer can't shoot me, hopefully.
Let's see. Let's get that line through there. It's gonna be right like that.
So yeah, he'll just be behind that line, however much I can get away with it. We can just
Okay.
agree there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
So that's gonna have you out.
they look like they were outside of 9 here, but yes, definitely outside of 9.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's where he'll go, because then next turn he can move up this way a little bit and maybe get a charge into a Lancer from that direction. So,
Well, that's not very nice.
no, not really, but you know, that's just how I roll. I'm the villain around here.
That's. I
know
thought,
this
I
is our
thought you were. I
first
thought you were the
game,
nemesis. I was just,
Today, you know,
Today-
I wear many masks of villainy.
sounds very Slaneshi of you. Okay, so we will go ahead and go to shooting.
Sounds good.
We are going to start with my Storm Speeder,
Okay.
which I forgot my cheat sheet data card, so I got to pull out the phone. I apologize, everybody.
Oh, and that did cost me 1 CP, Dan, so I'm down to 2.
Ah, okay, so not that much of a cheater. Got it.
And I might be going down 1 more for an armor, or true silver armor, basically an armor of contempt. Tell me, I know Lancers, they have the laser destroyer, that's -4, that's going in invul no matter what. What type of -2, -1 damage?
Yep, it's just AP1s.
If you want, unless he can hit you with the multi-multi.
Storm
He
Belter.
probably has range with the multi-melta
Yes.
too. Not for the melta, but for the shot. AP4.
Everything
So-
else would be 1 or 0.
What about the Redemptor?
The Redemptor has the AP4 on his big cannon when I overcharge.
Okay.
And then he's got, oh my gosh, so many guns. So many guns. He's got -1 on the rocket pod, and then everything else is -0. So I've got literally no -2s to speak of over there.
No -2s, a few -1s, but you are going to take away cover. And I don't know if the...
And I do have a strat to take away, to ignore modifiers.
Oh, that is also... That would defeat the purpose of true silver armor then. Very well.
Again,
Proceed, sir.
being friendly. Being
Yep,
friendly.
no, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Okay, so we will go with the Storm Speeder Hammer Strike
Sounds
into
good.
the Nemesis Dread Knight.
Yes,
The
indeed.
Nemesis.
The Nemesis,
I
yeah.
get it now.
Yep.
Producer Dan, smart. All right, so we're going to do the two shots from the Hammer Strike missile launcher on 3s.
Very well.
Rerolling for Oath, no need. And then this is strengthen.
You said these are -1 or minus...
Oh no, sorry, I didn't answer about these guys. This is -3, -1, and -4.
Okay. And I currently have cover. After this guy's done shooting is when I lose cover.
Correct. All I have to do is hit you, though. I don't have to wound
You're
you.
gonna hit me regardless. I think I am gonna use it just to see if I can keep this guy up. So yeah, let's go ahead and go down to 1.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens from
All right. All right. So those were 2 hits on the Hammer Strike. These are strength 9.
there. Into 8, so 3s.
All right. So that's going to be 2 wounds at -3.
-3. I have cover and true silver. So I need...
I can see your entire model
Oh, can you?
from this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I need 4s. Fail both. Damage.
2d6.
Ooh, spicy.
6 damage.
6.
I'll leave it.
So he is down to 7.
All right. I'll do the Crackstorm Grenade Launcher on 3s.
Yeah, I don't think
And
the true
then-
silver was a right play if you had cover there. Or
Strength
you know what
9 again.
Okay.
So, whoa!
Ooh, drop dice. Got our first.
There we go. It's these square corners, man. The square corners. This one's in timeout. He doesn't get to be used anymore.
You know, we got, I don't know, 2,000 of our first wave of Hobby Goblins dice, Chessex dice, rounded corners.
Yep.
Everybody was like, oh, square corners, square corners. So our second wave of dice, we had to go square corners on. And then I've heard a bunch of people, oh, square corners. Square corners.
You just can't please people. Like, that's just, yeah.
I'm gonna let this one go.
Okay.
So that's gonna fail. And then I'm gonna get 3 shots with the Melta Destroyer on 3s. All right, and then strength 9. All right, I will use a wound reroll for my detachment. All right, so that's 2 at -4.
2 at -4. Make 1. Damage.
D6. 2.
Pretty good. Already got
right.
him down to 5.
All right, so he is now no covered. Mm-hmm. All right, so this guy, Chad, I played this a little poorly. So this guy only has one target. This guy only has one target. This guy's only got one target. So if I kill him with only one of these guys, it's not great. He's dead, but I'm losing out on a lot of firepower, and firepower is what this list is about. So it doesn't really matter where we're going with this. We're going to go with this Lancer in the back.
Shoot out of there.
This guy? Yeah.
Gotta be wholly within.
Yeah, you
Oh.
have to check from the side of the model. If he's not wholly within or peeking over the front of the footprint, he would.
Oh, yep. I don't
Oh,
think he can
okay.
get the shot.
Never mind then. This guy will go.
Sounds good.
All right, scratch everything I just said, Chad. We'll do 2 shots with the laser destroyer.
All right.
Yeah. This guy is
On 2s.
no longer degraded, so he is on 2s. I will oath a moment. All right, 2 hits. Strength 14. So 3s. I will use a wound reroll for the Lancer. That's 2 wounds at -4.
Whoa. One goes through.
All right. D6 plus 3.
Probably it for him.
That's
He's
9.
toast.
All right.
Does he explode?
I'll take it.
Doesn't matter, actually. All right. Very nice. 1 Nemesis Dread Knight down.
All right. And then if I shoot at your paladins, you get to do the little boop scoot boogie.
Yep.
All right, so we'll do this Reaper is going to shoot into that back Dread Knight.
Sounds good. This one back
Believe-
here or
yeah,
this one here?
Yeah, I believe this is the only one I actually have sight on.
Okay, sounds good.
So
And what's the range you need for that?
24.
Oh, yeah, you should have
Yeah.
it if you were there before, so yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So then we're going to do our big gun, which is going to be 12 shots.
Okay.
6, 9, and 12. On 3s. No sustain because you are not infantry.
I am not. No, that's
Yep.
correct.
And yeah. In
Vehicle.
fact. So this is going to be on 5s because it's only strength 6.
Okay.
If I'm looking at the right thing, which I am. Yes.
3 by the looks of it.
Yep. But this is twin linked
Ooh.
and dev wounds.
Ooh.
So I'm going to take those 5s because they are something. They're no AP. They're no AP, and you have cover. I'm
2 up, and I'm a 2 up
So I'm just
armor,
gonna I'm gonna fish for some devs here. I got 1 dev and 3 saves for you.
3 saves. Can't do much about the dev, but the saves, I can still fail 2 of those. So I'll take 1 damage each.
Yep.
3 damage total.
All right. And then I've got 2 Tempest Bolters, which are a whole lot of nothing, but they're shots. We'll do 3s and 6s.
Okay.
That's 3 2-ups.
Got those.
Okay, and then a rocket pod for D3 shots. 3 shots on 3s.
Ooh.
And then strength 8, so 5s. Nah.
4s.
4s.
You said strength 8?
Strength 8.
Yeah, so it would be 4.
Okay, so that's just 1 at -1.
Good.
You're good. Okay, you know, it was something. It was not nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Does this Redemptor have sight on? He definitely has sight on this guy, just shooting right down range.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he'll put shots into that guy as well.
Okay.
He's going to overcharge his cannon, put that at -4, so it'd be -3 with your cover.
Okay.
So we'll do D6 plus 1 shots. I'll take 4 shots. 4 shots are good. So be on 3s.
Ooh.
I like it. I like it. And then strength 9. Yep. So that would be 3 at -4.
-4, 4 up
Yep.
impulse. 2 go through, damage.
Okay. 3 each, so 6 damage.
6. He is down to 3. He is
I
hurting.
like it.
You are doing a lot of damage, sir.
3, 6, 8. We'll go with the Onslaught Gatling Cannon. 8 shots on 3s. Alrighty. And then this is only 5, but it is dev wounds. So just the 2, no AP.
I'm good.
Okay, we'll do the Twin Storm Bolter, 2 shots on 3s and on 6s, but it's twin linked, nothing there. And then last but not least, we're going to get the Rocket Pod, D3 shots, 1 shot on 3s, and then on strength 8, so that's going to be 1 more at -1.
I'm good.
All right, so that's that. We determined this Lancer does not have line on this guy.
Correct.
This guy does not want to shoot because I don't want you to move away.
Pity.
These guys, I don't want to make my charge longer by using grenades on them. So then I think I am good to go to charges.
Alrighty.
We're going to start with the Redemptor into the Paladins.
See that 9 that you promised?
I didn't promise it.
Oh, there it is.
'Cause it's a 10
though.
instead.
Very nice.
Take notes, Eric.
All right, so we are gonna just hop right up here.
Very nice.
On the objective. Touch you right there. Bad touch you right there.
I don't appreciate that.
And then we're gonna go with the Assault Intercessors into the Strikes, hiding out over here in this corner.
All right. I'm going to
There.
overwatch that one.
Okay.
Because he's got a 2d6 flamer for 7 shots.
The Strikes over here?
No, the...
Oh, Overwatch with him?
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, how cheeky of you.
Yep, yep. 7 shots, need 3s here. That's going to be 6 at -1, no cover.
Okay. 4s. Ouch. Damage?
I'll take 1 each.
Okay, so that's 2 dead
Pretty sure it's
guys.
1 each. Can't imagine
It's
that.
gonna be 2 dead dudes.
Yep, 1 each. And then heavy side cannon for 6 shots.
Okay.
I'll get 1 6 on a 2. 1 more, AP2, no cover.
Whoop. He's good.
Looks like you're good there. All right.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Let me see that 9. Nope. I will CP it.
Ooh, I like it. Ooh, so close.
Man.
So close.
All right. Okay. So turns out I can only make 1 9-inch charge
1
per
9-inch
turn.
charge.
I got greedy.
I think you made the important one.
I got
for
greedy,
sure.
and that's my fault. I take full responsibility for those actions. All right. So we will fight your paladin dudes.
Sounds good. Get in
Yep.
there.
So we're gonna get 5 attacks.
Oh, you know what? Their leader got left behind. So he's-
What's going on, Bobby Soto? Always a pleasure.
5 attacks on 3s.
Okay.
That
That is fantastic.
is horrendous.
That is.
That's
great.
real
That's
bad.
great. That's really good.
It's really not.
really good.
It's really not. I'm gonna see if I get to reroll. Yeah. Yep. So a phase. Yep. So I'm gonna get to reroll one of those.
Okay.
None of those dice.
Chat
though.
does bring up that you do have to successfully make a charge in order to be overwatched. So you can't overwatch a failed charge, for example.
We've been over that. That is not the case.
Yeah, actually, that's right. He has to roll it first. It's after you make.
Yeah, because
you're making the charge move.
I'll get my CP back.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but I won't argue it.
sorry.
So you can bring 2 of your boys back.
I rolled another 1.
Awesome.
check it for GP
That
on this
CP you
one.
cannot get back.
No. Oh no, that one wasn't a CP. That was just a thing that my I get the reroll for my
you
detachment.
Get your detachment
Yep.
thing, right?
But you know this is strength 12, so that's a wound. -2.
-2,
Yep.
still a 4 up.
He makes it.
All right, Redemptors.
This was a terrible
yeah.
decision.
Man, I thought Redemptors were tough or something. but-
They are when you don't roll 5 1s out of 6 dice.
They're good in Champions of Rust.
Ooh.
They get the
That's some shade.
little ants to
Shade
what
from
I
the
heard.
producer if you guys can't hear.
That's what I heard. It does look like I will not be able to get one of these Terminators in,
Okay.
or Paladins, sorry. But I will be able to get 4 Paladins and the Grand Master.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do their attacks.
What are their force weapons?
Force weapons, so I believe it's 3 attacks each on 2s.
What's the AP?
-2. Oh, sorry, it's 4 attacks each. On 2s, strength 6, AP2, 2 damage.
Okay, I will Armor of Contempt.
All right.
So I'll go down to 1.
So you're going to save on 3s.
And then I'm going to reduce you to 1 damage.
Oh, because of
Redemptor
the
is minus 1
Redemptor,
damage.
that's what
Yep.
they do. All right, so this shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I
for
love
you.
that
You'll
2
be
damage.
all
I
right.
love 2 damage. 2 damage is great for my Redemptors.
All right, so this is the 16 from the 4 paladins that can attack on
Okay.
2s. That is a lot of 2s. And
I'll take
then-
2 1s, you know, that's still good.
That feels average, right? That feels about right. And then 6, so I should need
T10, so
T5.
5s.
Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not bad.
6?
7
7.
at AP minus 1 now because of
Yep.
Armor of Contempt.
Okay, so that is going to be 3s. I
Wow.
will still
Managed
drop
to-
4 of
yeah,
them.
4 damage.
I'm just going to say, Jake swapped out my dice, chat.
Oh,
so
you let Jake touch your dice?
no, I didn't let him. He stole my dice and gave me new ones.
All right, there's going to be an asterisk at the end of this game.
Yeah, so I might swap out.
That's one of the benefits of being a producer.
Yeah, I've got the phobia.
The dice
The
curse.
Grandmaster ignores Armor of Contempt, so you save your CP and now know what you roll.
Oh, that's right, because they have they ignore any modifiers. So we know he
Okay.
took 4, and you ignore the damage modifier too. So those are all 2 damage.
I rolled 2 4s, so then I would have No, I would have saved.
No,
'cause I'm
those
2
would
up saved.
did he roll any 3s? That's what would have been
No.
important.
The
It was
two-
4s and then
4s, I just
Okay,
Yeah.
so you still
So
took the
still
same, but it's 8 damage because you
8
don't
damage.
ignore the damage.
What's going on,
Thank you,
Hobgob
chat,
Rob?
for reminding me there.
Hobgob Rob says, we've been over this and chat is wrong. John being the villain again. I did have a look. Overwatch is after certain moves are made. One of those moves is a charge move, and in order to make a charge move by the charge rules, you do have to have a successful charge,
Complete it.
or you're unable to move.
Sure. We already took that one back, so that's fine. I did forget, I do have 5 more attacks coming from the Grandmaster.
Yes.
And then I don't think he does anything else super special at the moment. Oh, I can use 1 CP strat, which I don't want to do right now. All right, so 5 attacks from him on 2s. Everything hits.
Yep.
And then on 5s again. 1 more wound at AP2.
Okay. He's good.
You're good there. All right. So that didn't change much, but
All
he's
right.
down to 4.
He is
which I
down
will
to 4.
definitely take.
And I will say, if given the opportunity, I do have an auto explode, and I will use it.
Oh, I love
I will have no shame, and I will auto explode. So,
Fantastic.
not the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah, I got to use the auto explode with Tau for the first time on my game against Dan the other night, and that was good times.
Yeah, how was that, Dan? Was that cool? He said no, for anyone who
Just
didn't hear.
a very blunt no.
Okay, I think that is it. That's
Okay.
all my fights. I've got nothing else. So end of the turn, I will pitch Assassination for a CP, go up to 3. And then I killed 1 thing. Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
I see it on the shelf back
Yep,
there.
he's over there.
I'm proud of that. So I get 2 points for no prisoners.
Excellent.
And that will be all she wrote.
I am going to pick up a few things. Nope, you're at 3. Let's see, you put down your, oh no, you still got 1 more thing in Deep Strike.
Yes.
So I do have to respect that, at least for 1 more turn. I go up to 2 CP.
I will go up to 4. Pitched 1, and then on his turn go to 4. I took back the thing, I thought. No? Hey, if you say I'm at 3, you know.
Armor of Contempt, is that what you refunded?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll pick up these Terminators. This is bottom of turn 2, right?
Correct.
Okay. Actually, no, I think the Terminators will leave. Let me measure something out real quick before I say that for sure.
All right. He's measuring something out, chat. Gotta watch him. Gotta watch this guy.
Watch
He's
it.
shifty.
Watch
You never
it.
know what he's gonna do.
There's a reason why I'm the villain. Yeah, do I want to leave them there or fall back? I feel like I could fall back with the Paladin squad, shoot the Redemptor, and then if need be, charge it. I don't think these guys are quite getting far enough to do a, well, I'm best at 9-inch charge that way. That's not getting me very far. And probably
The
not what
gears
they
are
wanna
turning,
do.
chat. The math is being crunched over here.
You bet it is.
We're in that beautiful mind phase.
The
What's
sweat
going on,
is
Steve?
pouring down.
It is.
Got these cameras in here working. We definitely got to dial in the focus and some of the other internal settings on them, man. But gosh, they're cool, dude.
Yeah, I've only knocked him over like once. I'm just kidding. I would be sent home if I did that.
That guy's kind of annoying.
What?
Yeah.
No, he's
Would
not.
you believe it?
He's perfectly fine.
Believe it.
He did nothing to you. That's wildly untrue.
Very
but
untrue.
Yeah, that's
Quite.
my bad.
Yeah.
That's on me. Okay.
These guys can move up, go into them. So what do I want that squad to do? Yeah, I'm going to pick up these Terminators.
All right, so we are picking up the Terminators.
We are picking up
All
the
right.
Terminators. I think this guy can hang out. I'm going to pick up this Strike Squad.
All right.
And last pickup. Nope, that's going to be it. Those are the pickups.
Okay.
All right, and then moving on to my turn. Let's see what's second. Oh, I did get recover assets. Oh no, do I have to leave that strike squad there in order to get recover assets? I think I do.
When does it score?
At the end of my or at the end of your turn, end of opponent's turn, or end of the battle, and this happens after the fight phase. So I think I have to leave them there
Aha.
to score it.
Because it's his turn, he would choose which order it happens.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
foil it again,
Yep.
chat.
So
I
leave
love
that
it.
there. If that's the case, then I
Got another
think
pickup somewhere?
we pick up.
Pick up his hammer strike.
Like to.
Hey, if I could pick up my hammer strike and put it back in deep strike, I would do it.
Let's pick up this guy, and I think.
Oh, I
that'll
meant
be
to
it.
see if it actually flies.
Please don't. These models are expensive these days. Come on.
You had the keyword, jeez.
All right, those I think are going to be my moves. I'll give this guy reroll or not reroll +1 to hit
From the healing from the Tech
from
Marine?
the Tech Marine. Yep.
Okay.
What's the range on that? Is it 6 inches or 3 inches?
3 inches.
Was this guy in range? Because he's the one that needs the healing.
Yeah, at least mine is 3 inches. I don't know if yours is.
No, I don't think he was in range. No, no chance. So yeah, we'll pick him up because it's in the command phase.
That's right.
Different for sometimes it's in
Yeah, sometimes the prettier armor gets cheatier rules.
So the +1 to hit is 6 inches, but the heal is D3 or is 3 inches.
Huh.
Interesting. Very interesting. I think he's
Are they two separate rules on for yours?
Yeah, they are.
Oh. Well, you learn something new every day, chat.
Unusual.
Gray Knight
Okay.
Tech Marines
So
are
I will get recover
weird.
assets for 3, correct. Actually, that also means these Terminators have to stay here because they were the ones that
'Cause
were
they
doing
did it
that.
too.
Yep. So we are just picking up the 1 hurt Dread Knight, and that's it.
Okay.
So he's going to be on 3, and then now let's take a look at secondaries. Oh, and I will get 15 primary, containment, and assassination. We're here. Oh yeah,
He's right there.
Yeah, he's
the one guy.
nestled, isn't he?
Wait, is that 2 turns in a row that we've shared a secondary?
Yes, I believe so.
That's
Yep.
okay.
And a secondary we can't do either.
Okay, I mean,
You guys are like a weird, like Eskimo
yeah,
brothers.
Dan did come over here and mess with all the cards.
Yeah,
so, you
I
know.
think so. All right, containment makes things a little interesting because now I need to be able to come over here somehow. I do have this guy. He will have to come in and possibly do a battle shock. My other option for containment, yeah, I think it has to be over here. So these guys will move to be within 9, which I don't think is that. They're just gonna back here. Actually, they should be within 9 of this one. That'd be better. That way this other one can come here and do the other containment. I might do a CP to make sure he can. Nah, that doesn't seem super worth it. This one is sticky for me now.
Yep.
So this guy, I think he's just going to move his 8, which back of his base should put him right on the other side of this terrain.
Okay. And he is a walker, so he does get to go through those, right?
He does. yes,
Gotcha.
indeed.
Nifty.
And then that gives me a pretty good 6-inch charge. These Terminators, so if they're going to do that, they're going to do that. He can do a flamer this way. Terminators can hold this point, move up. These guys can fall back. How much OC do you have on this point right now?
Just the Reaper, so that's going to be 3.
3? Okay,
Yep.
so they're going to fall back. And 2 of them are just going to sit right here. And then what's the OC on this guy?
4.
4. Okay. They're just going to move there. So they're 3 each. So I'll take that point from you, and then I'll still hold that one.
Okay.
Nemesis Dread Knight, he's got to do containment, so he's probably not going to be doing too much. I think he's got some guns, this guy. Let me take a look at what he's got weaponry-wise. He does have a flamer, pretty bad, that being said. And then he can do some other stuff that way. Is he of range? He needs to be within 16. That wouldn't put him wholly within, though. That would just put him right at 9. So he cannot make it here to do that that thing either. I think I will. And he can't get within flamer range anyway, so he's just going to advance and sit back here for now. This guy is going to come in here, where he'll be within 3 inches. He can do that. These Terminators, what do I want to do with them? I think I do want to get them within flamer range here, if possible. Would that expose me too much? I don't think so. So the one guy with the special weapon will just go here, and then we'll move however many other guys this way and string them out. That way I've got one more still on there.
Okay.
Holding that point somewhat safely. Which one's the one with the Narthisium? Oh, I guess none of them. Well, that guy will be the one with the Narthisium. What else do I want to do? I think I'm ready to put down... Oh no, this guy can move still. Back of his base, could put him on the other side here, but I don't know if that does me much good. Oh no, they move 14, so I couldn't go that far.
What goes 14? Dread Knights?
8 plus 6 advance and charge. So.
That makes more sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
You are right here on the wall, so I could actually move him here and then charge him. And see
That's
if
true.
I finish him off that way.
That is, in fact, a thing you could do.
There's that guy.
Got Dean P and Bobby Soto both in chat. I think those 2 guys need to make a road trip and come fight each other on stream.
That would be
I think
cool.
that'd be incredible. What's up, guys? What's up? Let's make it happen.
Bug on bug action.
And that does move, the Storm Speeder does move 14.
14? Oh, you got quite some move.
Yeah, he's a little,
Yeah,
little scooty.
I don't like him, so I feel like I want to try and take him out. I'm just not 100% sure with what, because I definitely want to get this Dread Knight in play. but it looks like a
He
tight
can't.
squeeze
Yeah,
there.
it doesn't look like he can clear the
Like
Terminators.
at best, I could put him here and get maybe a charge into that way, or even one this way, but that's looking at like a 9 something, so it's pretty big. So I think we just put the pivot here. What's the toughness on a Redemptor?
10.
10?
Yep.
So fairly tough.
Dean says potentially early January. What's up with you, Bobby?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. So I've got Drago and these guys. Can't do much about that. But I do think that we'll come in here, disrupt this, take this from you. Already have that, limit you to 5 points in primary. But then I am really worried about the clapback. Sorry, chat, this is definitely going to be my longest turn because this is the one that will either make or break me. Okay, I think I've made my decision. He's just going to use a pivot, whatnot, come this way.
All right.
So that way he's just out of an inch and he can charge into that wall into your Redemptor while still being able to take some sort of shots out of there.
Okay.
Let's see what he's got before I say for sure. So he can hit that Reaper,
Yep.
and I think that's probably about it right now, and that's probably what we'll stick with. So,
Okay.
yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then Deep Strike here.
Okay.
Now, can I spend a CP to give him Insane Bravery, or can I not now that it's not my command phase? Because I know I have to roll the Battle Shock when he comes in, right? How does the...
Check the timing.
You can use strats on units in reserve, but I'm pretty sure even. Good question. I don't know if you have to roll it if you're out of.
I'm pretty sure I have to roll a Battle Shock when he comes in out of Deep Strike.
Then
Because it's in Deep Strike when it would have had to make the...
Correct.
Gotcha.
It's just if I can use Insane Bravery to help prevent that, then I would definitely consider
Battle
it.
shock step of your command phase.
For Insane
When that
Bravery.
says that happens.
Right.
Now, if you can use them, if you can use strats on units that are in reserve, and you have the knowledge they're going to be coming down and have to take a battle shock test, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that in
Okay.
your command phase
Yeah.
on a unit that's in reserve.
Yeah, you can
Of
go
course,
ahead.
we've got judges in chat that can help
Yeah,
us
let me
clarify.
know.
We've got
Judge!
Because for 3 points, I don't want to risk that and go ahead and just do the containment here. So I think that would probably end up working for me.
so you're gonna spend it just in case.
This guy's going to move a little farther back here. He advanced.
Yep.
What else do I need my CP for?
I have you at 2.
At 2? That is what I'm at as well here. I don't really think I need my CP a whole lot. It's really a matter of after.
Yeah, people are saying you could use it.
I could? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So you just preemptively use it
Preemptively
in
use
your command phase? Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, worst case scenario, he can just shoot in that way anyway. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use it so that way Insane Bravery here, so that way
Gotcha.
he can
do the action.
containment without issue.
Okay.
They're also going to do the containment here, and then assassination we're probably going to pitch for a CP, and by probably I mean we will. So let's go ahead and do some shooting.
Sounds good.
He's going to put his flamer this way,
Okay.
and he will put his heavy psi cannon into your lancer over here.
Okay.
Right, let's do it. It's going to be, let's start with the heavy psi cannon over there. So on, pretty sure he's still on 3s, even though he's a the nemesis. Oh, one other thing,
One more thing.
because maybe I actually use that here. Where's a tape measure? Because if he makes it in 18 inches, no, I don't think that's really limiting anything. You said this guy moves 14?
Yeah.
Looks like you're just going to be right in range of a lot of stuff. Maybe not. Wondering if it's worth spending a CP here to give him Haloed and Soulfire. What that would end up doing is making it so that way you can't shoot him out of an 18-inch range, which may limit a lot of those Lancers from being able to get to him effectively, including even that guy back there as well.
Okay.
I think I talked myself into it. Let's go ahead and spend my last CP there, and he's going to have Haloed and Soulfire.
So you burn that now, and it lasts until your next turn?
My next movement phase, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so now let's move into shooting. As we said, we're going to do 6 that way into your homeboy.
That was into
The Lance.
This Lancer.
Yeah, that one there, the
Gotcha.
one that's on 6 wounds.
Okay.
That's going to be 4 hits. And then Grandmaster, let me make sure he doesn't hit on 2s. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He does not. 10, so I need 3s again. That's going to be 2 at AP 2. No
Okay.
cover.
No cover. So 5s.
3
Fail
damage
both. What other shooting do you have going into him? Just that
Just
guy?
to him, yep.
All right. I will blank 1
Okay.
for the battle round,
Excellent.
and then he will go down to 3.
All right.
You did not. The weird wording of this stratagem, you have to shoot him and take him to below half. So because he was
because-
already at half, I don't think I can actually shoot you back.
Ah, interesting.
So it's one of those really weirdly worded things.
Huh.
Yeah, let me just check it.
Do that.
So
And then Flamer this way, 2d6 shots.
that was reduced to below half strength as a result of an attack. All right, so I was at half strength, and then you brought me to below half strength.
Okay.
So I think I actually could do it.
Are you outside of 18 inches?
No, I am not.
So
Or, I
then-
mean, yes, I am.
Okay, so then I
Yes.
don't think you would be able to shoot him anyway.
Yeah, no, can't shoot you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
That's
Good
gonna
call
be
then.
4 at -1, no cover into these boys.
All right, that's 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
One guy is dead and one guy is hurt.
All right.
So we'll do.
That's going to be his shooting
Dead and hurt.
there. Let's go ahead and do these Terminators next. There is the Flamer in range, and then I think they have bolters and whatnot, but we'll see which ones are within 12. Yeah, 1 Incinerator and then bolters. Right here in front of me. Looks like quite literally just the Flamer is in range. He was on here too,
Okay.
but I think he's still at a 12.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on there.
Yeah. So it's going to be the Flamer and then 8 shots from bolters.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do some bolters first. This is going to be on. Oh, I'm sorry. I did forget one thing. Kaldor Drago has to come down here,
Okay.
and he's going to be over here. Not sure if this affects any sort of Overwatch that you might want to be considering, but
I don't have any really effective overwatching to
Okay.
them. So
where's a 9? You mind passing me that 9er? Thank you, sir.
no problem.
Forgetting some steps. So here they will still have a 9-inch charge, but still kind of cutting off some angles here from those guys. Looks like you. Oh,
Yeah, this guy.
there we go. Too
Great.
easy indeed. There we go.
Okay.
Cool. Because that one's going to be important because I want to try and take that point from you with Drago's squad.
Sounds good.
Okay, so bolters over here. Back to our regular scheduled
You
program.
said 8 shots with bolters?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
On 3s, those are not 3s. And on 4s, probably.
That's 2.
2 at 0.
Whoop. They're good.
Good. And then a Flamer. 5 shots.
All right. Is this a 1 or 2 damage flamer?
This is a 1 damage Flamer.
All right.
So strength 6, so 3s.
3s.
It's going to be 4 at AP1, no cover.
All right. I will drop 1.
Awesome.
That kills the guy that's
Kills
hurt.
the 1 remaining.
That's what you were going for.
It was indeed.
There we go.
Awesome. That's pretty much going to be all my shots into them.
Okay.
So I don't think this guy has range. Oh, he does, 18 inches. So next Flamer here, and then we're going to go ahead and put the Psy Cannon shots into this Dread Knight to see if we can't finish him off.
Sorry, sir. We have dreadnoughts.
Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, not knights.
Okay.
Not knights.
Not knights, it's knots. Not, you say. All right, so Psy Cannon that way, Flamer that way. We'll start
Okay.
with the Flamer for, big 11.
Jeez. Okay.
We're turning up the heat.
You don't got to be that determined, you know.
Feeling determined, though. So drop 2, so that should be 9 at -1, no cover.
8, 9, -1, no cover. All right, so 4s. 1 damage.
1 damage each.
1, 2, 1 guy on 1 wound.
1 guy on 1.
Seems to be the
Hanging on.
thing.
Oh yeah, we got containment and assassination. We're pitching, so we're good on secondaries. Like, I don't have no prisoners, do I? But that was you then.
That was me.
And then the Psy Cannon shots that way. He is the one that's hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Didn't need it. And then strength 10,
T10.
so 4s.
4s.
That's going to be 2 at AP 2, no cover.
All right, 4s. He fails 1. What's the damage?
3. So I think goes down to 1. Or sorry, goes down to 2.
Goes down to
probably.
2. Yep, so he will be at 2.
At 2, excellent. We'll see if we can finish him off in the fight phase.
Big shout out to Treachery on a $10 super chat. Treachery asking what we think of the Nemesis Claw data sheet. That's the new Night Lords box.
Oh, there was a data sheet that came out. Interesting.
I have to tell you, I'm not very familiar with the data
Tell
sheet.
me all about it.
But our showcase painter, Cryface, his army is Night Lords. And I'm hoping that the box really inspires him to paint up a Night Lord army for us to play on stream.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I've heard a lot of chatter about this, and I don't know anything about it, but it sounds cool.
The only thing I've heard about it is Eric, which was like one of his like, well, actually sort of comments. So I don't really remember what he said. But.
Did he hate them?
Yeah.
He hated them?
Yeah.
So that means they're awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And Mark Perry will be showing off 30 of them in Saturday's game.
Wow.
Love me some
okay.
Mark Perry coming in.
All right,
clutch.
Mark Perry. Like, you want Night Lords? I got you. Awesome. All right, continue shooting here. They fell back, so they can't shoot.
That's right.
But they can hang out on the point.
You got the Terminators in the back. I don't know if you want to
Terminators
dump
in the
any
back.
shots.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dump shots into that speeder.
Okay.
So they have the same profile as these guys, so a flamer
All right.
for 2 shots.
It's going to be T9.
So I need 3s, 1 at AP 1, no cover.
It's 4.
And then they
Nope.
should all be within 12.
Damage.
1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. So he's at 10. I want that
And
die.
then we got some bolters. Are you ready? And we've got 4s, so I would imagine I need 6s here. Cool, fun times, fun times.
Yep. All right.
And then Drago does have something. Pretty sure it's 8 shots, strength 14, 12 damage each. Nope, I'm way off. 3 shots, strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage with his scourging.
Okay.
Ooh, is that guy a demon?
No. Sorry.
Are you sure? He has anti-demon
no,
2 up.
we suffer not the unclean. We don't like demons. We don't do that here.
Can we check that data sheet? Just want to be sure.
I didn't bring it, so I grabbed the wrong one.
2s here, and then
All right,
strength 6. So
All right,
I will need
5s.
5s. 1 at AP 2,
All
no
right.
cover.
5. No.
2 damage.
Aha. Down to 8.
Oh, and he has a storm bolter too. Yeah, why not? 3 hits, no wins. Very cool. All right. Any other shooting? I think that's pretty much it. He's hanging out. They're doing stuff. They've shot. They can't shoot. So let's get into some charges.
Okay.
Big one here.
Okay.
Ooh,
that's
don't
3.
make it. Don't have the CP to re-roll it either. I spent
That
it.
was
Oh, that's
that was
too
a little
bad.
clutch.
That's too bad.
that was clutch. I needed that.
Let's do the charge there. That was a little
2.
unfailable. There's the 7 that I needed earlier.
All right.
And then
I think you wanted to charge the Terminators that are there,
they
right?
get a 3-inch charge, or plus 3 to their charge.
What?
And I think we're just going to do this speeder.
Okay, so what you're telling me is your army exclusively says, if I read the rules, just cheat.
Yes, that's
Okay,
exactly
cool.
it.
I just wanted to make
it's
sure.
a very short codex.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't keeping
Those
up
are
with
the
it.
only armies John plays.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's like, I've
Okay.
got miracle dice.
Simple
I've got
rules, yeah.
crisis suits with 13 weapon
I'd
profiles.
love to see a
each.
2.
Another
Two
failure. So two
I'll
6-inch charges failed over here. That is sad times. Dan's like, yes, finally. Those could be
okay.
big because that was definitely a dead Lancer, and that was
Yep,
definitely me
that was
taking 5 points.
And probably a dead speeder.
and a dead
on top of
speeder.
that.
Yeah, so those
that
were
would have been
two
really big.
huge flubs on the charge. Can't really do too much about it. So let's move over here into this guy.
Okay.
He's hitting on 2s because he was
he's
did the thing.
bang, bang,
Still
bang,
rolled
bam.
3 1s though.
I'll take it.
And then 3s. 2 at AP -3.
If he lives, this will
in
be
trouble.
awesome.
I'm in big trouble. I'm already in trouble because of these two things.
He does not.
Okay. This is going to be 2d6 plus 2.
He minimum damage kill him. He's on 2
Oh,
wounds.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Nope.
I am going to go to 3 CP. And I'm going to use Vengeful Animus
Oh,
to auto-explode.
Yeah, I saw that one
straight
coming.
up auto-explode.
Saw that one coming.
Yeah, so we're going to do, so what is that, 6 inches? Right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, okay. So I will get my own Lancer over here.
Aha.
But I'm going to get these guys, I'm going to get your Dread Knight, and those guys are just out.
Excellent.
Yeah. So we'll do your Paladins, D3. Of course, it's 1.
1.
Your Dread Knight is going to be 2, and my Lancer is going to be 3. Watch it. Ha ha! I called it.
Oh, and it is. So let's see. You said 2 to the Dread Knight, so he's
Yep.
down to 11. And then 1 to those boys back there,
That's
so 1
right.
will be on 2.
And then I did 3 to my
Your own Lancer.
Lancer.
Fantastic. That's going to do it.
This makes complete sense though, because
Yeah.
the power of the auto explode is just too
It's-
strong.
it's too much
It's too
for really
strong.
any
I
army.
have to suffer.
Yeah.
I
And for
I
1
get it.
CP too, that's interesting. The Tau
You
one
know what?
is 2
I'm
CP.
gonna-
They make me pay for it.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm not lying here. Yep. No, I'm not. I'm not lying.
1 CP?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, favoritism right there,
Yep,
chat.
okay.
Favoritism.
Hey,
all right,
hey,
I think
hey.
that's good.
Your Tech Marine is just like the weirdest thing on the planet, so I don't even want to hear it.
Fair enough. All right, that's going to do it for my turn. I will score 6 for containment, and I'll pitch assassination for a CP. So I will go up to 2 at the beginning of Chris's turn.
All right, I'll go back up to 4. And we're going to see what we get for secondaries before we go with any oaths. So I've got Storm Hostile Objective and Mocked for Death. You don't have a lot of assets, so I actually might be able to kill some things with
You
this
might
Marked
be.
for Death.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will choose Marked for Death. Let's go with. He's got Lone Op, and I don't think you can get to him with really much of anything.
I could 9-inch charge him out of Deep Strike.
You could, but that's if you can get to him. 'Cause I
Yeah,
got you
probably
screened
not.
here. Yeah, I think I have you screened from being able to get to him. So
I'm
let's
gonna
go 1.
I'm gonna save you the brain space,
Fair
and
enough.
I'm gonna go to 3,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get a new secondary. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll get Defend Stronghold.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Nice.
That works out. All right, so we got Storm Hostile and we have Defend Stronghold.
So yeah, I think
All
Storm
right.
Hostile should be fairly, maybe not necessarily easy, but if you can
But
remove these
doable-
guys, then you
doable,
got it.
maybe doable. Okay, so let's see. We are gonna oath. What is the best thing to oath here? I want rerolls there, I think. I'm gonna oath these guys.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the right call, but I think that I want it.
Sounds good to me.
Because these guys have the Grandmaster and the guys over here have Drago.
Correct.
Okay. And the ones with Drago, what's Drago's special thing that he gives them? The
A
bonus to
3
charge.
plus 3 to charge, which wasn't that very special, as we found out. And I think that's about. Oh, he also gives them a 4-up feel no pain for mortal wounds. So any devastating or anything like that in that direction won't be as
Yep,
devastating as you would
perfect.
hope.
Okay, that is very important because I'm looking at using Lancers with Dev Wounds. So we are going to put the Oath of Moment on these guys here in the center, the Paladins.
Paladins.
Paladins, well,
Did you hear that, Paladan? He just left.
he left. He abandoned us. He was tired of us.
Can you get me a water, please?
So we're going to do that. We will go ahead and go with the Tech Marine. he is going to heal up this
Shenanigans.
Lancer 2
Okay.
for 2.
Okay.
So he'll go back up to 5.
Holding on.
And he'll get +1 to hit. So he is not degraded, getting +1 to hit. That's good. And you can still warp these guys away if I move within 9. Right?
Yes. Or if
Okay.
you shoot them.
Or if I shoot them. That's right. Mistakes were made. Okay. And then this guy, I have to be within 18 to be able to shoot him. All right. I owe you a battle shock for this guy. Okay, over here in the corner. 6.
He's good.
And then this guy is no longer hurt, or no longer, oh, he is below half, so he would have to take it below half.
Yep, I think so. He's good.
He's good. He's very, very motivated with a 10. All right, so what do we want to do? So these are the only guys that warp away with Sigil of Exigence, right?
Correct. Yep.
Anyone else that I move within 8 of,
9.
with 9 of, you just get to fall back?
Spend a CP and they go away. Or I can move them 6.
Okay.
So that's another kind of cheeky, like, oh, I'm going to steal this point from you. Oh, you
That
moved
is
9, I
rough.
moved more Terminators on there for
That is
knockback.
rough.
There's stuff like that you can do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do my first thing first that I know that I'm going to do because it's ridiculous and I have no desire to be anything other than ridiculous. And that is run this guy right back over here.
Okay. What secondaries do you have right now?
Nothing that worries about him being over there.
That's what I'm like, is this worth the Overwatch to prevent? But no. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely Overwatch him, but I am
Isn't this guy on 3 wounds?
He is, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, because that's the only reason that's going over there.
Hoping to take down
Hoping to take down a Dread
All
Knight
right, I like
with
it.
his bare power fist.
Yeah, we'll consider the Overwatch when he charges in.
All right, so these guys are going to stay because they'll be able to shoot there.
Okay.
This guy is within 18, so he can shoot this guy. Your Terminators are not in this terrain, so I can't shoot them. There's a whole lot of not great options here for me. The Grey Knights have a surprisingly good, like I knew their mobility was great, but you're doing an excellent job of utilizing your mobility while also hindering my mobility.
Yeah.
And that is one of those things that is just, I got to applaud you for it. It's really,
Thank you, sir.
really difficult.
That is definitely one of the tricks to Grey Knight is, you know, you can go anywhere, but finding the right spot is where the practice comes in.
Okay, so I'm going to go here.
Okay. I will spend 1 and I'll get them out of there.
Perfect. So they're going to go back into Deep Strike?
Deep Strike.
Okay. So then, so this guy, actually, I have to move this guy because he currently can't shoot them because he's not wholly within the terrain.
Yep.
So
Gotta poke them out a bit.
I have to get him fully in the terrain so I can shoot you, and then you just Sigil of Exigence and move them.
Yep.
This is poorly planned. Is it, and it's end to move within 9 of them?
Well, I just used the move within 9, so
Yeah,
that's out of the way.
The Sigil of Exigence is when I move a model, that is
No,
within?
that is when you shoot them.
When I shoot them,
Yeah, so
okay.
at this point, they can know, you can move within 9, you can get right up next to them, can't do anything about it.
Gotcha.
The second you tell me I'm targeting them with a ranged attack, I can
Okay.
pick them up.
Okay. So then,
I so choose.
okay. So then, let's see here. If I go 10, I can't clear that. But I can just shoot you. Okay. So we're going to go here. I'm going
Fully
to
within.
whoop.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get one Reaper into you, by golly.
Determined.
All right, so he was on 9.
Was he damaged? Oh, yeah. I should.
Yeah, because I blew up on him.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say.
Yeah,
I, was like,
I
when
blew
did
up on him. All right, let's see where 18 is for this. All right, so I can get that Lancer into 18 of this guy.
I think so.
Yep. it just boils down to anything. All right, so we have to start. I have to pivot to get through there. And then 8 gets me to right there. Okay. And then this guy is going to move his 10, which is going to get him to here. This guy is going to go. The Tech Marine will advance so that he gets into the pocket like a quarterback. Right here into the pocket.
That is as protected as I could ever imagine being.
All right, so I'm only going to get one shot
One opportunity.
into those paladins. "18 inches is going to be can't." All right, so I'm not going to be able to get my Storm Speeder in on you.
Excellent.
And I'm not going to be able to get this Lancer into anything either. So this Lancer is just going to advance.
Okay.
And he is going to do his best to, let's see, so 15 gets his butt right there. So 13 gets his butt over here because he's going to pivot. And he's going to prep for some shenanigans. You can 3-inch.
I sure can.
12 inches is to here. So then you can't 3-inch here. 3-inch on this side. Let's shimmy him back a little bit. This guy is going to zoom over here.
Okay. Also in the pocket.
Yep. He can't really shoot at anything.
How many quarterbacks do you have?
Actually, he can shoot. He's going to go here. He can fit fully in that, so then he can be able to see this guy.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So that's something. Then Storm Hostile, I just have to take you off of this objective, which if you run away, you automatically are off of the
Automatically go, yep.
objective. All right. And then I just got to check a stratagem
Okay.
and see
And then we're at turn 3, right?
top of 3.
Do you remember you have some assault intercessors?
I do indeed. Targets a unit that is below starting strength. That one mortal wound on your paladin squad is going to let me use a stratagem.
Well, no, because they're not below starting strength until you kill.
Oh, until you kill a
it's
dude?
vehicles that are if they're wounded.
Well,
so
damn.
you got to kill one first.
Well, damn, and double damn.
And characters, I believe, as
Yeah.
well. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, then, never mind. Can we edit that in post? Can we just get rid of that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Cool. All right.
They'll never know.
All right. So then, how nice is your backfield back here?
It's not very nice, but might be tough to. Yeah, I think you could probably get something in from that angle.
All right. So if I pop here, then yeah, I can pop over here, get 9 just on this side. So then you would be able to. What's the range on your flamer?
12
thingy?
inches from that one.
12 inches? Okay, so if I get him over here, you'd be out of range with your flamers in Overwatch. This guy's 18 on his.
He does have a flamer, that being said, so just be warned.
This guy in the back,
yeah,
right?
One flamer, which
Also 12 inches?
Also 12.
Yeah, so if I get them right back here, I'll be a 9-inch charge
Yep.
outside of flamers from both of these guys.
Looks good to me.
So that is what we're going to do.
Okay.
I'm not going to leave this over there because that's mine. You don't get it. The long walk around the table. All right, so we're going to get these guys right over here. There we go. They should be right up on that wall. Our fancy turf and everything makes it a little hard, but
A little
they're,
difficult.
they're there. Yeah.
No, I got you.
Okay. So then, we got that. I think that is, I didn't move these guys. Forgot to move those guys, which stinks. There might be a tank shock incoming.
Ooh.
We're gonna see. We are gonna see. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can shimmy these guys up a bit. Buff out that range just a little bit. Cool. Okay. I think that is my movement.
All right.
You have things to do, Mr. Cheaty Face?
Think I do want to do a little cheating
Okay.
by doing a rapid ingress.
Okay, go. Okay, Q. Can we
let
get
me
the?
make sure.
Can we get the cheat emoji on
Cheat emoji.
on there? Yep.
Let me make sure I got the space. So definitely left me some room here. These guys are 12. So Terminators could go somewhere around here.
Yeah. So 12 inches is going to be up here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I left you this spot over here in the corner. There's not really much I could do about it.
Nope. I think they will just go there, so that way I have a retaliatory attack coming
Crack
up.
back.
Because the other option is saving it for a true silver armor, and I just don't like. You have so much high AP stuff; it doesn't feel very worth it.
Yep.
And yeah, that's really it. So I think this is where they're going to go.
Okay.
Drago up front, and then they will be 12 away from
12
them.
from this guy. Okay. Looks like you got. This guy can be like right.
Position them there. And
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
can be-
gonna make
yeah, he
sure
can be
they're
right
at a
there.
9 here. Hold on, I don't think so because this guy. Sweet.
Okay.
And then that's pretty safe from any of your shooting. What you got that can shoot them?
That. Yeah. If you just kick him. Yeah, that should be good.
Actually, yeah. If you now, you know what? I'm gonna leave him exactly where he was.
Okay.
If you feel like taking shots with a Lancer into Terminators, then I'm happy with that.
You're happy with that?
Yep.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. So we'll
I'm
go
at
to
0 CP.
we will go to shooting. So I will get defend stronghold. That's the end of your turn. So you would have to come this way, which you very well could do.
That is a possibility, yes, indeed.
Yep, it
That
is.
one of the reasons why they're there. Actually.
Yep, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Okay, so we'll go to shooting.
Okay.
I will use. So Sigil of Exigence is your enhancement.
Yep.
So it's just
Once per game.
It's just a free once per game. You get to do the cool thing.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So this guy's getting +1 to hit over here. These guys are still good. They're not below starting strength, so I don't get the bonus. So let's go with the things that I know I'm going to shoot. This Storm Speeder is going to shoot your hidden guy in
Sounds
there.
good. Go for it.
And let's see, he's got 11 wounds. He's got +1 to his save for cover. So you'll be putting me on -3 and -4. So you'll be, okay.
Could you count those APs maybe on your fingers and toes? Welcome to the chat. Great to see you.
See what you did there. See what you did.
Well done, well done. All right, yeah, so we'll go with the Hammer Strike Missile
Okay.
on 3s.
Okay.
Okay, I'll use a hit reroll for my detachment.
Okay.
All right, and then strength 9, so 3s.
Yep.
Nope.
Ooh.
I did hit you though. We'll go with the grenade launcher.
Okay.
3. Nope. We'll go with the 3 shots from the Melta on 3s.
3 shots with a Melta.
Yeah, Melta
Interesting.
Destroyer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
So we got the 1 and then 3s. Nope. Okay. I did hit you with an attack, though.
You did technically hit.
So I
Yeah.
do get the
No cover.
no cover thing, which is helpful.
Sure.
It's helpful, I guess.
I was going to ask against
Yeah.
what exactly,
I
but
guess.
you know what?
I
You have a
guess.
plan. I'm going to let you execute.
Other things that have only one target. We can go with this Lancer into this Dread Knight.
Sounds good.
So we're going to go with the 2 attacks from the Laser Destroyer. I will get the reroll from the Lancer's ability.
Okay.
And then strength 14.
Threes.
3s. That's 2. Minus 4.
Make them both.
This is scripted, chat. Straight up scripted.
You're playing John, that's it.
You're going to be fine, Tyson.
You'll be fine, Tyson.
All right.
Oh,
We'll do the
boy.
multi-meltas,
Okay.
because we are in melta range. And then strength 9, so 3s. I'll use a wound reroll. There we go. 2.
I am good.
You can't make it up. You can't make. I couldn't have written this better myself, chat. No, it's okay. We will get the Storm Bolters. Should be 8 shots. Yeah, 8 shots. On 3s.
This is where you'll do the one.
This is where some damage will get done. And then 6s, nothing there. Twin linked, not twin linked. All right, and then Rocket Pod, D3 shots.
Came in like
One
a
shot.
bucket pad.
And then this is strength 8, so 4s, nothing there. Yep. Okay, so nothing on that. We'll move on down the line. We'll put this guy into, now he's got 2 targets. We'll do the thing that has to do the thing first. This guy's going to shoot into them.
Okay.
That's just how that's going to happen.
I think we all know what's happening here.
Yep, so they're gone.
They're gone. I do have to place them immediately, that being
Okay.
said. Where do I want them to go? So you're not taking that from me. You might, now you're, unless you kill this guy, you're probably not taking that from me. These guys might try to come in and do some shenanigans. So I think maybe we reinforce this point here.
Okay.
This would eliminate your ability to take my home objective, because these are, what, 1 OC each?
Yeah.
So right now I have 9, 13 on there. You'd have to do a lot of killing to remove them, and I don't think these assault
I don't think they can
intercessors
do it.
have it in them.
Nope.
The other option is I could join back here and possibly have 2 options to move something this way to take this from you. You don't have anything back there, right?
No.
Yeah. Take this from you next turn, and then they can move this way and try to take that from you next turn.
Both are solid options.
Because that would also prevent the defend, but I believe I would need, because they came out at 12, they move 5, so that means I would need a 7-inch charge going that way.
Yep.
Which, 50-50. On the other hand, you need a 9-inch charge over here, which is less odds of you getting over here. So I think we are going to place them back here.
Okay.
So that way, next turn, hop this way, take that from you. You can't score it. Don't know if I'll be able to remove you from there. Probably not, but this would possibly limit a lot of scoring potential. And if I can get you to hold on to Defend Stronghold, then that would be cherry on top.
Yep. Okay. We'll move then to reassign. This guy will shoot into that guy. There's
Can you see him?
He is fully in the terrain feature, and his guns up here can see your
Oh,
sword.
this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This
I
guy's
thought you were
gonna see
pointing at
this
the
guy.
Lancer. Absolutely.
Oh, no, no.
Yeah, he absolutely can.
Yeah. All right, so Reaper. I don't think that he's going to do it by himself, but we're by golly going to try.
Only one way to find out.
12 shots from the Gatling cannon.
Okay.
The paladins that are gone.
Paladins that disappeared.
Yep. Oh, one of them is wounded over there.
Oh, thank you. And the oats.
All right, so these are on 3s. Would have needed to. That was probably one of the big mistakes that I made. Don't let me forget that mistake of oathing the paladins. That was rough.
Oh, because they were just able to get out of dodge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, so we got that. We are,
Exigence.
yeah, the exigence. Strength 6, so 5s. We are twin linked, and we are dev wounds. That's 2 devs. All right, so 2 dev wounds.
Can't do much about that. He's down to 9.
All right, we'll do the 16 shots from the Tempest Bolter.
Damn.
Tempest Bolters. On 3s.
I hope these aren't dev wounds.
They are not.
Excellent.
It'd be dope if they were. that'd be awesome.
That would be quite awesome.
And then these are going to be on 6s.
You got a
That's still
few.
going to be 3.
AP?
No AP. Oh,
No AP.
sorry, AP 1.
Still good on all.
Okay, with no cover.
Yep, they have a 2-up armor.
Okay, cool. Rocket Pod, D3 shots.
Rocket
3 shots on 3s.
2-up armor should be illegal, says Nort.
Whatever,
Then
Mega Knobs.
4s. 1 at minus
You're
1,
right,
no
with the
cover.
exception of Mega Knobs.
I'm good.
Yep.
You want to reroll one of those hits?
No, because I'm going to use the Multi-Melta now. So Multi-Melta on 3s.
Very nice.
And then on 3s. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah. So it's 2.
1 goes through.
D6 plus Melta. That'd be
6 total?
D6 plus 2. Yep. 6
down to
total.
3. He's hurting.
All right. Okay. And I think you were correct. I don't think this guy.
Yeah. No, they should be
Yeah,
cut.
other than your sword sticking up, I can't see him, and I don't like playing that game.
I was gonna say.
So yeah, so we'll leave that alone.
Shoot him in the sword!
All right. Well then, this guy, we'll go into him.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shots on 3s.
Not bad. Oh, no, you dropped a few.
Yep.
Dropped a few.
And then on
5, 6
5,
dev wounds.
5s, twin linked, 6s dev wounds. We're just gonna fish.
Fish for it.
That's just the one dev and 1 save.
1 goes through.
All
2
right,
damage.
so that's 2 damage.
He is down to 11.
We'll do the 18 shots from the Tempest Bolter.
Okay.
There we go. On 3s, I dropped
Very
1.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I'm really missing that sustained 2 scenario, which I'll get to it.
Yeah. No. That's only on infantry. Is that what you said?
So he gets sustained 2 against infantry. Now that this guy is hurt, this next one can use the strat that gives me crit 5s, sustained 1 all
okay.
targets. if
Very
it's a
nice.
vehicle. Okay, and then this was, I think this was 6s. Yeah. So yeah,
what's
it's
the
2,
strength?
4.
Yeah, 6s.
So that's 2 at minus 1.
Minus
Oh,
1.
so many.
Both go through.
All right, 1 damage each.
Goes down to 9.
Death by bolters.
Yep, seems like it.
All right, we'll do the rocket pod, D3 shots. On 3s and on 4s, 2 of them at minus 1.
Good.
Okay. And then multi-melta on 3s. I'll
Excellent.
re-roll 1 for my detachment. Still miss it. That's okay. We will go for this guy shooting.
Okay.
We'll spend 1 command point. I'll go down to 2, I believe. Cool. We'll go with mercy as weakness. So I will get sustained 1
Okay.
on all of my guns against you.
Okay. That's
Because
pretty good.
and then because you are a vehicle below starting strength, I get crit 5s.
Okay, so crit. So sustain 1 on 5.
Sustained 1 on 5s.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
All right, so we're going to do 6, 12 shots on the Gatling cannon.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to drop these, but we're going to
2
get,
there, that
sorry,
can-
it's sustained 1. There we go.
Yep.
Okay. And then, what did we say? This was on 5s, but we are re-rolling everything.
Fishing for 6s. Oh, there they are.
There we
4
go.
6s.
That's
Can't do much about
4
those.
6s and 1 save.
So he is immediately down to 5. And then 1 save. He is good.
16. All right, and then Tempest Bolters on 3s. We're going to pick, we're going to drop 4. We're going to pick up 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
All right. And then this one's going to be 6s.
Okay. Ooh, 1,
There we
2,
go.
3, 4, 5.
5 at, yep, 5 at -1.
-1.
That's
3
3.
go through. He's down to 2.
All right.
Very sad to see this guy eating it so early. Didn't even get in there.
Okay. The Tech Marine advanced, so he can't shoot. I think the only thing I have left is this Lancer and that Redemptor. Which the
Okay.
Redemptor has nothing to shoot at. And the Lancer,
I believe
guess-
the Lancer shot already,
I thought
actually.
this Lancer shot.
They both shot into him and both bounced.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, that stinks because I wanted to tank shock and kill one of them. I don't think I could tank shock and kill 2 of them.
Probably not.
Let me see if the Tech Marine has any assault weapons. He does not. So, this is the Grand Master.
Yes, it is.
This guy's on a point.
Yes, he is.
Okay. We're not going to charges yet, sorry. We're going to spend another command point.
Okay.
Down to 1. We're going to use grenades over here
Sounds good.
on your 3-wound duder.
Let's see it.
I think that's what, it's 6 dice.
Yes, 6.
And
Looking
4
for
ups.
4s. Yep.
I get 2.
Ooh, he's alive on 1.
He's alive on 1. So then he does that instead of shooting his pistol. Okay, well,
Well, now you can shoot your pistol.
Yeah, you can still shoot the
Oh, you
pistol.
still shoot the
Yeah,
pistol?
Grenade's just a
You
strategy.
have to use the strap before you shoot.
ah,
Yep,
okay.
Which means you've done it right.
Okay, cool. I never use grenades. Chat, this is the first time I've
That
ever
was a good
used the
time
grenades,
for it.
chat. Yeah. Okay, so 3s for
Okay.
the plasma pistol. All right, and then a number, not 3.
Not that one.
Yep, okay, that's fine. And we'll go to charges.
See
Go to
him.
charges, yep. Our lone hero over there is going to charge into the Dread Knight.
Take down a Dread Knight before he gets kaput.
Yep,
Easy.
he'll go for the 6. Yeah, okay. Don't touch him. Just going to help out.
Lead
All
him
right.
to his doom, not
gonna-
his glory.
We're going to see if we get the 9.
The 9er.
The
Let's
9
see
over
it.
there. That's an 8.
Ooh, so close.
Going to leave it. And then we are going to, is tank shock 1 or 2? Did I just
1.
fumble?
No,
Okay, I didn't
no,
fumble.
You're still good on the tank.
We're going to go with this Reaper. It's going to charge into this guy since he's up against the wall.
Sounds good.
He
Make
will
the
get
charge.
that 9. We're going to gum up the works right here.
Very nice.
And then we will go down to 0 and we will tank shock.
All right. 10 dice. You need 5 ups.
8, 10, 3 5-ups. That's all we need. And we don't get it.
Ooh, again on 1.
It's down to 1.
Oh my
All right.
goodness. At least, hey, you charge, so you get to attack
Yep,
first.
I do get to attack.
I bet they,
Do
they
I
have a-
do
they have a
do I
good-
do that when I charge?
What?
The tank shock?
Yes, that happens in your charge phase.
Okay.
Yeah,
After you've made
After you make the
Yep.
charge. So theoretically I could make more charges.
yes.
But you
Okay.
can't tank shock again.
Right, but I'm curious as to whether or not I want to throw away my Tech Marine and just,
Oh, just see
and
if he can-
absolutely murder you.
Yeah.
He advanced. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks, Dan.
producer. Appreciate you. Keeping me honest.
Yep.
Space Wolf Dan. Yeah, I don't have any other charges, so that'll be that. Because that grant, I could. I don't want to, because that Grandmaster will just murder-fy me.
He will. Yep.
Yep. But if you don't murder-fy me in my fight phase, then you're stuck fighting that one Reaper, and then I can shoot you next turn with a Lancer.
That's true. Grandmaster, I believe so. The
What's-
issue is
what's
going to
the-
have reroll the hits, he's going to have reroll the wounds, and he's going to have reroll damage.
Oh, he
So
does?
He does. That
Oh,
is his
well then-
special ability against vehicles in particular.
Gotcha.
So you
Well-
probably don't want to do that
Cool.
unless you feel real good
Cool,
about
cool,
him
cool,
killing
cool,
you.
cool, 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 cool. Yeah, we're not going to do that. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, so we'll just do our 3 attacks with our Reaper.
How many wounds on each of those guys?
The Reapers?
2 on the Grandmaster, 1 on the Nemesis Dread Knight,
Yeah.
Nemesis Dread Knight, and 1 on this Nemesis Dread Knight as well.
How much was on the Nemesis Red Knight before the tank shot?
3 wounds.
Yeah, 3 down to
I
1.
charged the Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster would have been dead. Yep. But hindsight. Yep.
Got greedy.
Yep.
Yep.
Got greedy, Chris.
I don't think that was greedy. I think that was the appropriate call.
I would probably agree with that.
It gets me on the point. If I kill him, which I feel like I should have, he's off the point. I'm on the point.
Yep.
I mean, the only argument to be made is
yeah,
that, like,
it didn't
you
work.
get onto the point of the charge anyway, you have a better chance of surviving the charge on that guy if you don't bring him down.
Yeah.
Whereas the Grandmaster Dread,
I mean, if he
all
fails
it
his
takes
battle
is 2
shock,
mortal wounds.
All right. I will take my. I get wound rerolls. Nah, I'll do the hit reroll. Yeah, whatever. And this will be on 5s.
Hey, chat, while we work through the rest
I
of
got
this
one.
turn,
Where's
throw
it?
out some
No AP.
vibes for
It's
tonight.
Attack right here. No AP. Fail it. Fail it. No. Damn it. I saw it. I saw it. It was there.
I missed the announcement. What was the announcement?
Vibes.
Just letting chat know it's time to get some vibes in.
Vibes. Yeah, let's
For
hear 'em. Let's see
tonight's,
what
end credits
see what
roll.
Chris is going to be doing for end credits.
Fight me, dude.
Oh
wait, we're doing that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
And I know I haven't seen any landmines, and I have seen one singular drop dice.
There was one landmine. I triggered the landmine before.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, there was a landmine.
There was a landmine.
Oh,
I was
so you
the
have
first.
you
I
have
was the first to use the strat.
insurmountable lead, is what
Yep.
I hear.
You get a fight back here with your
Oh,
Dread Knight.
excellent. 5 attacks on 4s because I am bracketed.
Cool.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Strength 14, so 3s. It's going to be 4 at AP3.
6s. Nope.
This is going to be D6 plus 4d6 plus 4.
Gotcha.
So that's
Oh,
8,
wait, it's 4. That's minimum damage.
12.
Minimum damage kills me.
4.
Oh no, not 4 each.
No, it
plus
wouldn't be-
1 each.
Yeah, it'd be plus 1 each.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be 8,
That-
10,
that kills me.
12,
He's
16
dead.
total.
He's dead. Yep.
Ooh, explosion could be big.
I don't have a CP. Oh, no!
Oh, that would have been the time for it.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't happen naturally either.
Nope.
Where have you at 1?
I burned the one for tank shock.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Big turn. Is that all the fights? I
Yep,
believe? Oh, no,
that's
no,
it.
no, 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 no. You got
Oh yeah,
your
I got
glory,
oh,
your hero.
Yeah, that's right.
This guy's going to do it.
Hero Marine over in the back. I forgot.
Him and his power fist.
All right. We got 3 attacks with the power fist on. Oh, I do charge mortals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
1 dice.
1 die on a 4-up. It's one mortal.
Oh.
That's a mortal wound.
There it is. Does he explode? He does.
He does explode.
So your guy dies.
So I die.
Oh, this
Yep.
is epic, chat.
Yep.
Like he
So my
comes
dude
running
dies.
in with his fist, does
Worth
the
it.
mortal. This thing just blows up in his face.
Straight
Power
up,
fist.
straight up anime
Power
moment.
Fist Marine in exchange for a Dread Knight. I'd
Every
say
day.
that's a fair exchange.
Oh,
Every day.
absolutely.
Every day of the week.
Especially this epic of a conclusion. Like I can't be mad. What's the D damage here? D3. So he's definitely dead no
Yep.
matter what. Let's do D3 into my one guy there, 1, and then
Yep.
D3 into this squad.
1.
Just 1. All right, not bad.
And that's how Grey Knight explosions work, chat. You just deal 1 damage to all your stuff.
Yep, it's again the cheating rules.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see, how many Tech Marine? He is at 4 wounds, so he's down to 3.
Okay. Well, that happened.
That definitely happened.
All right. That goes to
Scoring,
you.
I do believe you got your Storm
I
Hostile.
will take Storm Hostile.
And Defense Stronghold. We'll see if you end up with that one, but maybe not. I guess we're going to find
let's
out.
see. That is going to be 4 points.
That was fine.
Yep.
And then moving into my turn, I am going to pick a couple things up. So let's pick up these boys, this guy, and now your deep strikes are down. You have these guys here. I could move them in for a charge, try to finish these guys up. So let's keep them there. And then I've got these guys that are kind of just hanging out. What do you have on this objective? A Storm
Nothing.
Speeder?
Oh,
and
that objective? Storm Speeder and blah. Reaper.
Reaper,
Yep.
okay. Reaper with 9 wounds. Storm Speeder with 8 wounds. And I am not hitting very well at the moment because all my stuff is degraded. But alive. These guys have to stay for scoring. I'm gonna do some battle shocks here real quick.
Okay.
Oh no, I need to decide what I'm picking up first.
Yeah, you got what? One more thing?
One more.
Cool.
Which may actually just end up being no more. I mean, Overwatch could be an issue if I'm not careful. You don't have flamers though, just a lot of shooting.
Yep. But a misplaced oath, so.
That is true. So I think I'm going to pick this guy up as well because he is not contingent on holding the point. No, let's go ahead and keep him here.
All
Because
right.
he can come running out, and if you Overwatch one,
He can do something.
Then I can move another. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to pick up those.
Okay.
So let's get some battle shocks. So both of these are still here. So
Okay.
Grandmaster, he is good.
Yep.
And then Nemesis is good as well.
All right.
And
think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Let's do secondaries. Whoop. Extend battle lines. Sweet. And behind enemy lines. Maybe.
Easy.
I don't know, because I have to be wholly within, and those Terminators,
How far do they move with an advance?
with an advance, it'd be 6, so 11 total.
One more time?
Oh, yeah.
Behind enemy lines and extend battle lines. Extend I've already got.
Yeah. If you move them straight this way with an advance, they'll be in my deployment zone.
They'll be in there? Okay.
Yep.
The only thing is that I think I'll be moving them here and trying for a charge, because I want to try.
Alright.
I'm going to risk it for the biscuit here.
You got 15 primary?
I did get 15. Did I?
Yeah, you
10.
did.
I did get 15
Yep.
primary, yep. And I have 1 CP.
Both of them?
Both at once.
Yes.
So let's do some movement. These guys are going to move their 6 and just close in on these guys. This guy,
Let's get 3 more vibes cooking, chat.
he's going to spend 3 to get out of there. So let's go ahead and move him 3.
Okay. Do I want to overwatch him?
Go for it. Well, he's not done moving technically, so let
Yeah.
me finish
Yeah, you
that
finish
up
moving.
before you truly decide. You're definitely going to have an Overwatch, that being said. He moved 3, so he's got 11 remaining. So back of his base could take him all the way over here.
Mm-hmm.
So he will just kind of get right here, I think.
Okay. What's the OC on him?
3?
3? Okay. 4.
Are they 4?
All right.
Yeah, they are 4.
So I have 6 on that point
For now.
for now. Correct. I think I do have to do that one.
Okay.
I would like to save it for this guy,
Yep.
but he takes out one of my
That's
guys over
primary.
here, and
Yep.
it's primary.
Yeah.
So he can remove an asset without any issue, but it's not going to be primary points.
Correct.
So yeah, we will do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to do I want to do the Reaper? Or do I want to do the Lancer? The Lancer has 2 bigger shots. I end up with 2 rerolls to hit.
You just got to do 1 damage.
I know. I'm going to do the Reaper.
That's
I think
the choice.
weight of dice.
Weight of die. You just got to get 1 devastating wound in there.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to go with the 12 shots from the Gatling cannon.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna go with the 16 shots from the Tempest Bolter.
Okay.
Because they have been doing all
So
of
much
the
better.
work.
All the work.
All of the
Yep.
work.
Agreed.
So on 6s.
Okay. Ooh, you got 3.
I got 3.
It's a start.
That's something.
And then need 6s again.
Yep. That's 1. -1.
I will have cover because I'm kind of hidden. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what I roll. I'm good.
Okay.
Is it an overall?
This is
Yeah,
an
this is
Overwatch.
Overwatch, so I'm at 0. So 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
I
12.
would try to give him cover in any sort of way. So,
Yeah,
nah.
we'll say you got cover. It's fine. Actually, let me see how long. I think I only strip your cover for the face.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
He was the one that had his cover
Yeah,
strip. So
but I
that
think
didn't
it's
matter.
just for the shooting phase.
Okay.
So this is going to be the Gatling cannon
Okay.
on 6s.
One in there.
There's one.
6 does it. It's gonna be big, chat. No.
I get twin linked.
Ooh. Oh.
No. All right, we'll do the multi-melta.
No.
I will reroll 1. No. And then Rocket Pod gets shots. 1. No. Okay. So it didn't work. That's okay.
Okay.
Whew. That's all right.
Whew. I honestly thought that was going to be trouble just because you had so many shots coming in there.
Yeah, no.
right.
It's okay. It's all right.
That-
Goodbye. Goodbye, one of you. I don't know which
Sweet
one.
Prince. This guy can move 8, which back of his base. Don't know
Don't
if that
think it
would
quite
really,
clears
yeah,
that.
because it does. So the distance does, but the oval I don't think would allow him to really fit.
Yeah.
So what I think I'm going to do is just try to position him this way as much as I can to where he's not within an inch.
And just try to charge that way.
Yeah, and just charge
Okay.
in that way with him.
That seems fair.
Yep.
I mean,
And
not
then-
fair, but you know.
Exactly. Am I within 12? You know what? I can't go over him because he's another vehicle. Yeah, so this is probably the... but I am within 12 here. Longer charge, maybe get a flamethrower in at that Tech Marine. That is a tempting thought. But then I'm really looking at a longer charge into that Lancer, and I think that's the one I need to take out. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just do the easy charge here, take advantage of the 12-inch range that I have here, try to take out that Tech Marine. Yeah, because I got a flamer there too. 2 flamers. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to keep him where he is, maybe do a charge this way or that way, depending on how things work out.
Sounds good.
Let's now move these Terminators. So they can move 5 to here, or I can charge into Reaper with them as well. Just gonna move them a little this way. Okay. Yeah, because there's no guarantee he's going to do what I want him to do. So even at that. All right, these guys, we are going to move 5 this way. Because we are going to try for that 7-inch charge. I'm going for all of it.
Okay, going for broke.
Yep.
All right.
These guys, I think I need to advance with them in order to get them onto the point, unless I want to... Oh, I can just charge this guy. That's right. So we'll probably just do that.
Yeah, because they were outside of 9.
They were...
4, and then they what, move 5?
5, yeah. So
5?
it should be a
Okay.
4-inch charge.
4-inch charge, yeah. Yeah, there's which is a 1-inch charge because they have Drogo, right?
No, that only happens when they come in through Deep Strike and once per turn. So that's
okay.
gone now.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately so.
Oh, unfortunately.
Very unfortunate, yes. We've got a strike squad here. And this guy coming down now. I think the strike squad... So you've got a Redemptor here. We don't like him. But these guys, I don't trust that they can do what I want there. So maybe, nope, can't put them there because, yeah, you have me screened out here. So I don't, unless I put them here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put the Flamer outside here so he's got sight of these guys, but then the rest will just string out this way to help. because I didn't get any secondaries that behind enemy lines.
Behind enemy lines and extend.
I don't think you gave me. Oh, those guys are the 12,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
like,
You've
I'm
got nothing back here.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Unless I 3-inch deep strike, then I could possibly get here. But that's not where I want to spend my CP, I don't think. So reinforce back here, I think, is the option. There'll be one other flamer looking up that way to do a few things. And then this guy, he'll come in from deep strike. Actually,
Oh, actually.
yeah, maybe you did leave
guy.
enough room for one dude.
No.
No, just
Not quite.
Okay, cool. That answers that. I think he will just go back here somewhere. So that way I can then later try to heal this guy up if he's still alive after everything's said and done.
And he is also wounded.
Oh, that's right. He's at 3.
Yep.
Lost that.
And I think those strikes had one guy
One
wounded
guy
as
at
well.
1. Yep. I have left their wound counters off of them.
All
My
good,
bad.
all good. Keeping you honest. I got to try, you know?
Appreciate it. No, absolutely. Yeah, I think he just sets up there, and then maybe we try something afterwards. All right, cool. Those are going to be my movements.
Okay.
Let's get into some shooting. Let's start with this guy. He's going to put his flamer into your tech marine.
Okay.
And then he will put his psi cannon into... Let's put the psi cannon into that lancer there and see if we can't finish it off.
Okay.
Heads up that tech marines have 2 saves.
They have 2-up saves?
They do have 2-up saves.
Ooh, no kidding.
All your knowledge.
Huh.
I think yours does too.
Does he? Well, I mean, everything in my army has a 2-up save, so that checks out.
Yeah. That tracks. That tracks.
That is interesting information, actually. If that's the case...
I mean, what other
yeah,
option is there?
yeah,
really?
that's still the way to
Yeah,
go.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
only got, he's a 2-up save, but he's only got 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
yeah, we'll stick with that. We'll put the heavy psi cannon into this lancer. We're going to try to finish it off, and then we'll put the flamer into him. So heavy psi cannon on 4s.
Okay.
I will get 3 hits, and then on 3s, 1 wound at AP -2, no cover. 3
Okay.
damage.
I will blanket.
All right, and then 7 shots into the tech marine.
Yep. I figured he was going to die, so.
He might. He might. That's going to be 5 at AP1, no cover.
All right. That's 5 3-ups. He will take 2.
All right, halfway
Go
there.
to 2. Living on a prayer.
So now let's go ahead and do the Grandmaster. Same thing, flamer there and psi cannon there.
Okay.
So on 4s,
Because he's degraded?
he is degraded. Yep.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And then on 3s, 3 at AP2, no cover.
This is on the Lancer?
Lancer, yep.
5s. 2.
2
Damage?
3
6
damage each. Yep.
Cool. Does he blow up? He does not.
Does not. And then flamer. That'll be 7 shots again. Let's see this exactly like last time. Nope, that's a lot of misses. That's going to be 3 at -1, no cover.
Okay. 3-ups. He's dead.
Wow, okay, got it.
Yep,
Got a
yep.
little lucky there, I like it. That's their shooting, so let's move to these guys over here. I have 1 flamer in that squad that can see that guy, and then we
Sure.
have a storm bolter as well. The rest can't see. Let's do the flamer. Nice. And need 3s here. 4 at AP1, no cover.
All right. 4s. 1 guy dies.
Guy dies, awesome. And then the bolter. I think we're less concerned here, but we'll see what we get. 4 hits. And on 4s, 2 more at your armor.
All right. 2 more 3-ups. 1 guy takes a wound.
All right. And then the other squad, I do believe, set them up to where you can't quite hide. This guy here can't see, so this is going to be 4 bolters and 3 bolters and a flamer.
Okay.
So let's do bolters, 3s. Why don't these Marines have Oath of Moment? And then 4s. 2 at your armor.
All right.
Good.
good.
And then Flamer. Ooh, big 6 shots again. Flamer is heating up for me. 3s. It's going to be 6 at AP1, no cover.
All right. 4s. That is 2 guys dead.
Excellent. Whittled them down a little bit so that way I've got the charge coming in next. I don't believe these guys can see much of anything. The paladins, a couple of them should be able to see your guy there. So we'll put 2 heavy side cannons into him. Or no, just regular side cannons because they're paladins.
Into the Lancer?
Yeah, into the Lancer. Yep.
Okay.
Let me pull up their profile because I think they're only strength 8, so I'm going to need 5s here. So 6 shots on 2s. And strength 8, so 5s. Not bad. 3 at -1. You will have cover, though.
All right. So 3 ups.
3s.
Still takes 2.
2 damage each.
Cool.
4
So
total.
we'll take 4 damage.
Excellent. And then the Caldor Drago's squad is there too, so let's go ahead and shoot also into him. We'll put the bolters. See if we can't pling off some wounds here. 1 bolter, 2 bolter, 3 bolter, 4 bolters. Looking for 3s. And then looking for 6s. 3
3.
at your armor. And you still have cover.
3 ups.
I guess that doesn't really
Takes
change
1.
anything. 1, okay. And then heavy incinerator. 6 shots on the heavy incinerator yet again.
That's this guy, right?
Yes, yep, and then that guy. Looking for 5s here. Nothing. That's where all those
That
were.
was all this one squad?
That was both of those squads.
He was shooting into this guy?
Yep.
They can see him?
2 of them should be in a position where they can see him through
Okay.
beyond that.
All right. Cool.
Yes, no, maybe?
I-
I don't think so. Did you get any wounds from that?
I mean, I could have moved them a little closer.
I mean,
to
you
be
can
honest.
shift
They
him
were-
this way and
yeah.
you can make it.
Yeah, like they were right there.
Barely
so.
incoming,
Yeah.
but now they-
There you go.
Cool. Thank you. All right, I think that's going to do it for the shooting phase.
Pretty
Actually,
effective, I gotta say.
What does a Tech Marine have?
I don't know what your Tech Marine has.
I don't even know if he has any shots. Let's see. A bolt gun and a flamer. We're just going to not worry about it. Not even a good flamer. It's like the strength 4, so like, yeah. All right, let's get into some charges.
Sounds good.
1 there.
Short. Crushed it.
Make it. And then this guy, do we still want to go into the Reaper, or is the Lancer the option here? I mean, the Lancer's a much longer charge. Yeah, we're going to go into that Reaper, make it
'Kay.
unfailable.
Yep.
Makes it with a 7, so I'm going to
Just get a little closer.
just as close as I can to that guy without going over anything. That's the rocks.
There we go.
Something like that. And then what's another charge? These Terminators may as well charge in as well. Oh no, we're being stalked. You know what that means.
You know what that means, all right? Means we got a big John McCardell in chat with us tonight. Whoa! Thank you for the
Huge thank
support.
you.
Gifting 20 Hobby Goblins memberships.
20!
Welcome all the new folks to the Gob
Nice.
Squad. Thank you so much to
Thank
the
you,
proud
John.
owner of the Ball Sacca for all of the support. Chat,
Many thanks.
throw some emojis out there. Let's get McCardell on stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Helene, why? I will always remember that hurricane just because she ruined everything. I don't know.
What's
I
going
probably
on,
just offended a whole bunch of
Obsolete?
people.
How are you?
So Terminators, they'll go ahead and charge in here as well.
Sounds good.
7 probably
should
makes
definitely
it.
make it.
So let me, yeah, they'll just, so I do want. So let's actually, yeah, let's go with them first into
Pretty sure that was a
redemptor.
4.
4 it should be, yep.
Yep.
Which I make with a 6.
You want them just right here?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
And then we'll do the 7 from Drago's squad into your infiltrators.
All right.
Ooh, fail it on a 6.
Ooh.
I have a CP here. I think I'm going to spend
think you go for it.
because this would be big points I would be denying.
Oh, this would be, I would venture to say, end of the game.
Probably. And I got
End of
it
the
with a 7 on the reroll.
End of the game. That's all right.
All
Let's see where
right.
we go.
Yep, just right into that guy if you would please.
Yep.
But that could be a clincher because I think I might be at a point where I have probably starved you of primary enough
Yeah.
to make it real tough for you to catch up.
Yeah.
But let's see how this goes.
Yeah, let's see how this
and go
fight
from there.
phase plans out.
You don't have enough for an interrupt. I don't think I'd really be worried about one anyway. So
No.
let's just start over here with the Grand Master. He
All
will
right.
use his once per battle to reroll hits, reroll wounds, and reroll damage.
Sounds good.
So we're looking for 4s here.
Reaper is T10.
T10, okay. One will miss, and then we are looking for 3s here. They all wound 4 at -3.
6s. He'll make 2.
You get 2, very nice. So these need to be big. 9. How
He has
many
12 wounds.
12. So 9 plus 1, 11. So I'm going to go ahead and. Ooh, the Terminators should be able to finish it.
Yeah, he'll put him on 1.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
Or
leave that
is
there.
the damage reroll part of his
He
buff?
can, yeah, he can also reroll damage. Yes, so I could
so
reroll it
yeah,
to
just
try to finish him.
reroll the 3.
I can still consolidate back towards the point if this guy dies, since they charged, right? They still get to consolidate.
You have
Yep.
to prioritize if you could end an engagement with them.
Yeah,
That shouldn't be
yeah,
a.
he
yeah,
can't.
that wouldn't be a thing. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead and risk it. See if I get something better than a 3.
No.
He's on 2.
That's all right. Still within range of murder fire.
I think so, because they have
Yeah.
lethal hits too, so that's
For
going to
sure.
help. Let's go ahead and roll theirs out.
Okay.
Terminators, I believe they have 4 attacks each with their Nemesis Force weapon on 3s. So this is going to be 20 attacks. And I'm pretty sure they have lethal because they charged. Yes, they have lethal. So on 3s, 6s would be nice. That's plenty of 6s, my goodness.
There you go. What's the AP on the, or strength and AP on their guns? Weapons?
Strength 6, AP -2.
Okay.
Let's take out the 2s here. 2s and 1s that miss. And then these are strength 6, so I'll need 5s.
5s.
That's going to be 9 at AP2. Just need one of these to go through. I think that'll work. Got him.
He dies.
Good roll,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a really good roll. He does not explode.
Okay, and then I can't get closer to that guy, so these
Oh,
guys will
sorry.
just hop back onto the other side of the objective. Something like that. This guy might not have been able to make it, so we'll just keep him there like that.
All right.
This guy can't move anywhere.
Let's go over here.
Yes, indeed. So on 4s, no rerolls. And on 3s, 1 at AP3.
All right. 6. Nope.
All right. Just a regular D6 plus 1, 6 damage.
All right. It's down to 3.
Down to 3. Still alive. Couldn't finish that one, which means I won't be able to take that point from you. Let's go over here to those paladins.
Yep.
They have the same attacks as the Terminators, just no lethal hits.
All right. And then Drogo's got something nasty, right?
Yes, he definitely does. He's over there. The Grand Master will be
oh,
over
that's
here,
right.
yep.
Grandmaster's over there.
Which I think he... Actually, the Grand Master, I may as well just throw his attacks in here as well, because it's also just on 2s, and it's the same damage profile. So we'll just add 5 more attacks.
All right.
Here
you go.
1 dice, 1 die. Ah, thank you, sir. On 2s.
Give me my die back.
It betrayed me,
Good.
as it should. And then these are strength 6.
All right. So then 5s.
5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not great, not bad. 4 at -2.
We're at -2, puts him on 5s. He will fail all of them,
8 damage.
so he is dead.
Excellent. Does he explode?
No.
Nope. They will not really do much of anything, I think.
Stay on the point.
Yep. And then we'll do Drogo's squad into your, whatever those guys are called. We'll pile
Infiltrators.
in as well.
Here you go.
So you can just move them as close to your point as possible, because I am going to try to take that.
There you go. You got everybody. And then after your, as long as you kill one guy, you'll be able to get onto the point.
Well, no, because you could, if you leave
Oh, yeah,
all of those
as
guys
long as-
base,
oh, yeah,
then,
that's true.
Then
Yep.
they would have to stay there. So I think I got to wipe the squad
You have to wipe
here.
the squad, yep.
But I think I have a pretty good shot at doing that.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
3s. These are lethal. And then strength 8. So
Yep.
I'll need 2s.
2s.
4, 8, 10, 13 in total. At -2.
All right.
I'll pull up Drago's squad, or Drago's
-2?
if needed.
Yep. 5s. All
2
right.
damage
I
each.
save a few. And then there is a 6-up Feel No Pain, 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
So let's go. That is
All right. Ooh, one's alive.
one's alive. One dies.
dead. Dead.
2 die. 3
Dead.
die. 4 die. And 5 die.
The dream was alive.
Worth a shot.
All right, and then they will consolidate onto that objective.
There you go.
And I think that, oh no, and then I've got one more charge over there, sorry, into those remaining assault intercessors.
Sounds good.
They will make it with a 7.
All right.
And then I know one of them has a close combat weapon, but the rest have 3 attacks with their Nemesis Force weapons, so we'll do those first, as those will be the most impactful. On 3s.
All right.
And on,
Probably 3s. Better than strength 4.
I think they're strength, they might be strength 8 as well, actually. Nemesis, nope, strength 6, so I need
3s.
3s. So that's going to be 5 at AP
right.
-2.
5s. Damage.
2 damage each.
Cool. That's 4 dead. They're dead.
All right, got them. All right, that was highly effective. Probably the back-breaking turn. Yeah, I think that'll
Yep.
do it for me.
We're gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna see if I can kill that one Dread
Yes.
Knight,
As you should.
and then I'm gonna throw in the towel.
That sounds good.
So I get the 3 attacks with the Reaper.
Okay.
They all hit.
Ooh, dreams
And
alive,
5s. Nothing. I'll get a
Oh.
wound reroll.
Oh,
1
there it
wound. No AP. Give me a 1. No.
No.
Okay. That's it.
All right.
That's game,
I
chat.
think so. I'll get 5 for extend. I'll get 3 for behind enemy lines. You're going to go into your turn getting 5
I will
points.
get 5 points.
More
I will-
importantly, you'll get a handshake.
Yes.
Hell of a game, boys. Hell of a game.
Like I said,
for sure.
here for a good time, not a long time.
I mean, definitely a lot of armor I had to chew through. I wasn't confident, but I did feel like I had some good tools into India.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely some things to break down here from the game. There's a wacky list, right? Both sides of the table, really. I mean, Grey Knights are just a wacky army.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's really not a list you can write with Grey Knights that plays a standard game.
This
of
is actually a
40K.
fairly standard Grey Knight,
Grey Knight list,
Like
yeah.
it's not
Right.
terribly off meta. It is.
Right.
Yeah.
But them as an index, they don't play a standard game of 40K.
No.
They play their own game of 40K.
Yeah.
Well, we could say the same thing about this Black Templar list tonight with 6 gladiators on the table.
Loved it.
2 of them remain. But it's just a matter of, like, could we convert enough damage on the firepower? They've got an immense amount of outgoing shots.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think at this point, I could still turn around and do a significant amount of killing
Absolutely.
on this fight back, but this was the final turn of denied primary that I'm not going to be able to claw back a 30-point
100%.
lead on that.
40K
So-
is a game of scoring, not
Yep.
of killing. Right?
Correct.
You just kill what you need to get your score on the table. And I mean, John definitely dominated the primary here today.
Yes.
A couple of talking points in it, of course. You wanted to talk about something very specifically early in the game. What was that?
Yes, that was the turn that I put my Oath of Moment on the Paladins. That was a 100% misplay, miscalculation. I just didn't do my due diligence. I thought that I would to be able to shoot, then realized, oh wait, no, they will move afterwards. Kept moving with it, forgetting that it was close enough that I could have, in a friendly game, which we play, ask, that was very clearly a mistake. Do you mind if I throw it somewhere else? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go back in time on that situation. We are playing a more competitive game.
Yeah.
And it's my opinion that you play through those errors, especially in friendly games, especially in competitive games,
in
because
competitive practice games, for
that's how
sure.
you learn. You learn to not make that mistake
Pain
again.
is an excellent teacher, Chad.
And there is a
Sometimes you just got to put yourself through it.
there's a bit of a gray area, pun intended, here, right? In the fact that if you don't put Oath on them and you put Oath on something else, you are going to guarantee those shots. But those Paladin probably stay on the table and present another issue. So we talked about it over there at the producer seat, of course. Chat was a little bit kind of like, that feels bad. He should have changed it. Should be able to take it back. But the reality of it is that application of pressure to that Paladin squad, right, caused him to use that once per game thing and took it off of the table for the rest of the game. So there was tactical value in it. You did lose out on Oath throughout the course of that entire shooting turn, and that hurts, obviously, with such a heavy shooting army. However, it wasn't a benign decision that just didn't happen to work out. It applied pressure and did force John to apply to that pressure. So I think keeping it intact was the right play, especially for our competitive nights. On a friendly night, it might be a situation where, you know, hey, that might not be a good idea. Let's swap it around. Let's try something different. But here on our competitive Wednesdays, I think that sticking to your guns was a great call.
Had you asked, I absolutely would have let you take it back.
I had no doubt about
But
it.
I had the same thought where it was, oh, you just want to make sure I remove them. Because if you don't Oaths them, Paladins are still pretty tough. They have -1 to wound. I can give them the true silver armor. There is a chance that I just have them sitting on both of those objectives, and he does not get Storm Hostile.
Just tanks the damage.
Easy, more additional points later on. So that was my thought with that, was that, like, you're telling me move those guys or they're dead, and I was happy to acquiesce there, and that's what I did.
The only other takeaway that I would offer, you know, in that free advice is worth what you pay for it category, if you've got 2 threats, 2 units, all right, and we're talking about specifically the Dread Knight, the Nemesis Dread Knight, and the Tank Shock option, I believe your Tank Shock would have been better into the Nemesis because your potential for picking up a body was better, having 2 wounds instead of 3. Not to mention the Nemesis is a much stronger Dread Knight. And so the value of picking him up off the table and guaranteeing he won't have any more access to the table is also enough value to justify that.
That's fair.
Either way, had you been successful and picked up one of those Dread Knights with the Tank Shock, it would have been great for you. But you had to look at the chance of, I could potentially fail. And so what is the easiest path to victory? Just down to the wound count, 2 versus the 3. I think the smarter decision would have been Tank Shock over there, pick him up, and then this guy's gone. Right, this guy's no longer in your face.
And he's definitely the one that's going to pick up a vehicle every turn, undoubtedly.
Oh, and that, of course, I don't think is what brought us to this point here. I think we talked about it before in the game. You got a lot of tanks. You don't have many scoring units. And so when it comes down to it, you have to be covering ground, gaining ground, and killing with these units. You don't have the flexibility to do each. So I think that John just being able to get out in front and dominate the primary scoring game is really what caused the victory, not anything having to do with which you did or did not Tank Shock here.
Those scouts over there, too, were a nice, juicy target for me in the beginning, knowing what he just said about there being, knowing your scoring ability. Those scouts, it was worth me throwing out that Nemesis Dread Knight. Huge point differential in terms of the cost of the unit, but eliminating that unit from your asset count, something else to be able to score with, do objectives.
The uppy, downy, being
No,
able to take that out of your
took the
toolbox.
opportunity for sure.
Definitely. I think it was well played on both sides. I do see, like, look, this list is terrifying if you convert the damage.
Yep.
Right. And I mean, Grand Knights are just a pain in the ass, whether they convert damage or not. John, any takeaways from your end here?
Definitely underestimated the amount of damage that he was able to put out. When I see 2 shots on a Lancer, I think, hey, maybe one of those will go through. But no, it was pretty reliable that 2 shots are going in, 2 shots I'm going to have to save. Thankfully, I had a very rare showing of incredible saves, which allowed them to live very.
Let's not just gloss over that one, John.
I thought I was going to get away with it.
Nope, not today.
Got very lucky with a lot of these guys living on 1 wound and getting that extra action and activate and having to put in just that little bit more firepower into them. So definitely a lot of things going in my favor there, because that damage, I don't think I quite respected it as much as I should have, and I got away with it, which won't always happen.
Dan, can I have you do me a favor and check the dice cam real quick?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Got him.
Got him. Great game tonight, guys. Definitely had a blast. Floor dice were fairly limited. Of course, Big McCardell did come in at the very end, but they didn't end up as floor dice or landmines. So I think
Splitting
John.
those.
I think John dodged that bullet.
Yeah.
If we split him down the middle, that means Chris, you're going to be our guy for the end credits this evening.
Yep.
Now, you guys probably know what we do is we've put a vibe out there. Let you guys vote on that vibe. The vibe that was selected, Dan, give it to me.
Actually,
Well, actually, you know that
So
meme?
Eric,
Can I
I got to be Eric.
Yeah, it's right here. Just take
Nice.
So the vibe
Don't make
is
it weird,
Eric. Got
John.
it.
Just yeah. So give us your best, well, actually, and take us out for the credits. Before we do, of course, thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching the show with us, hanging out with us this evening. It's always great to see familiar faces. It's also really great to see some new faces, which we got to see tonight as well. Of course, a huge thank you goes to the Gob Squad. You guys have got to be the best membership community out there. You're absolutely the best one on our channel. Inarguably, we appreciate all that you do to support us and help us grow. It absolutely means the world. If you're not a part of the Gob Squad and you're missing out on the pre-deployments, you're missing out on that game a week, hey, consider checking it out. A couple bucks a month, that goes a long way towards supporting the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. If you don't have that in your capacity, liking and sharing these videos, adding comments to the videos on demand, those are great ways to help out. And make sure that you do have your settings set to receive gifted memberships, as our community is very generous. And that could find you a membership access as well. So thank you guys all so much for coming out. In the meantime, let's roll these credits.
I'm going to step this way.
Well, actually, for the Gab Squad, you've got Moonlit Yanari, and actually B is for Blood for the Ravens.
That's
you
right.
got B Raven and Treachery. Jason Langer over there with
Oh, it's
White
Langer.
Chocolate. You know, Eric said actually that, I missed this role for
Well,
the
don't you
charge.
know?
Yeah, but Grotsky, you got Jeremy Painter, you got just so many people here for the Gap Squad. Actually, it turns out that actually, these are the credits actually. So as a 13, Jason Rivers, Archbill, everybody. Actually, I'm going to pass it over to Hosen over here.
I feel you're not
actually.
fixing your glasses
I
enough. with
I
all
got
these
really
actuallys.
sweaty hands here.
Guys, thank you for coming out. We had a great time. Hope you did. Don't you know? We're going to see you back here tomorrow night for our art stream, and of course, Saturday for the next friendly game. Until then, catchphrase.
Bye, Bobby.